famili za temo nionyeshe upendo ya leo asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Leo asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Excuse me, mbona wataka kutuua na mazishi plani kuja waita tatu za sambuka, na kama kawaida mbili sambuka za malkia mwenye kutembea utafikiria na viuno viwili. Jina langu ni Isa, mimi wananiita Amina, jina lako nimelisikia mahali wa some very familiar. Ni lazima umenisikia kwa radio, Kiss Capital Nation na pia Metro. Naweza kwa mafuta ukiishiwa na petrol, mse hapa kikuumiza Isa ndo detol. Leo ni leo, kwa hivyo mbona ngoje kesho. Leo asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Leo asemaye kesho ni Mungu.
Kama unataka imekushika, ungependa ukaribia speaker, ongeza volume. Kama uko ndani ya club, iwe Mamba, Kani, Pavement au club yoyote, mwambie DJ akupe scratch mbili. Na kama yauliza kwa nini, mwambie hivi:
leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Mazi nipe mkono, tembea na micheza na mile, warudi nyumbani bila kiuno. Wacha nikupe mfano. Leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Mazi nipe mkono, tembea na micheza na mile, warudi nyumbani bila kiuno. Wacha nikupe mfano. Leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Mazi nipe mkono, tembea na micheza na mile, warudi nyumbani bila kiuno. Wacha nikupe mfano. Leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni Mungu. Mazi nipe mkono, tembea na micheza na mile, warudi nyumbani bila kiuno. Wacha nikupe mfano.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Radio 254. The time is 7 p.m. in the evening. And my name is Joker 254, and I hold it down on the 254 Express, guys. It's been an amazing Monday. Nimekata ma-stress ya maisha, nimekata kusumbuliwa, nimekata any bad energy. Stay the fuck away from me. I can't imagine doing this. I can't imagine doing anything else at night except this. I can't imagine a night without 254 Express. I can't imagine a night without Radio 254. So as I start the show, this is Nights Without You by Cafe, Cape Spring, and Jerry and Albizi. My name is Joker 254. I hope you enjoy the show.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, trying to understand that you really ain't mine. I ain't switching phones, I ain't changing my line. Guessing that I'm grown, yeah, I left you behind. I've been thinking about it for a long time, trying to understand that you really ain't mine. I ain't switching phones, I ain't changing my line. Guessing that I'm grown, yeah, I left you behind.
Thinking of us, how to be like this. We don't talk, no. Lost in translation, man, I try to be patient. Tell me lies. Why you gotta be like this? Now you don't take no risks. I got what you need, I know. Many times, you let go too easily. I hope with time you see.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, trying to understand that you really ain't mine. I ain't switching phones, I ain't changing my life. Guessing that I'm grown, yeah, I left you behind.
You be stuck on my mind on repeat. I can really part out with this. I don't know how I'm feeling like this. You got me like, oh, yeah. You be stuck on my mind on repeat. I can really part out with this. I don't know how I'm feeling like this.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, trying to understand that you really ain't mine. I ain't switching phones, I ain't changing my life. Guessing that I'm grown, yeah, I left you behind. I've been thinking about it for a long time, trying to understand that you really ain't mine. I ain't switching phones, I ain't changing my life. Guessing that I'm grown, yeah, I left you behind.
You stay up all night, that's all just my pride. If you don't wanna talk, then
Good music ends so quickly, so quickly. I've got an amazing project lineup for today. If you listen to the 254 Express, there's 3 things we do. We do interviews, we play Kenyan music, we also have Kenyan conversations, but we also get to do interviews. So interviews, music, and conversation. And the music just isn't any music. What we like to focus on is to play a Kenyan project each day. So each day, we strive to play a Kenyan project that is new, that is different, and just putting someone on. So today we have Genesis in the building. We'll be playing his project Moments that dropped just Jana, like 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Moments dropped by Genesis. So I'm going to be playing you guys Moments in a little bit. But before we get into Moments, I want to play you guys some good vibes and good music. We are the home of Kenyan music and content. And so many things are going on in the world. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. But before we get into all of that, I just want to wish you guys a happy Monday. I know life is fast. I know things are happening in life. I know money is a problem. I know life is a problem. I know everything is just But before we get into anything, I just want to say, I hope you had a good Monday. If you didn't have a good Monday, I hope I can make your Monday better. So if you're listening, please let me know how I can make your Monday better. Because to be very honest, I don't know how I can help you if you don't tell me. So if there's anything I can do to make your Monday better, please let me know. I'll do my level best to do it for you. So you listen to Radio 254. My name is Joker 254. This is the 254 Express. Stay tuned until about 19:15. I'll get into Moments, and I'm hoping to start speaking to Genesis right after that. So listen to Radio 254. This is 254 Express. By the way, did you hear Kagwe Mungai has an album dropping? We'll talk about that. But for now, Kabla to Die. This is the big homie Nyashinsky listening to 254 Express.
Gama in the house.
Yeah, kabla to die. Kama iko kitu nataka suseme. Watu wakishikanga mkwanza na change. So nikiomoka itabidi uelewe. Si ati niko mbaya, ni vile ambition pekee ndo najua. Kufika huku niko tosheke. I'm sure inaweza make sense kwa ama mwere. Maybe that's why kupata mwingine kama mimi utangoja milele. Nani ndo kichwa na nani mkia wa nani angalia na mimi na mbele. Naweza retire. Nishakupea ma memories, nishatawala kila category na nishame kinafa pa kuone wagere kabla to die. Kitu nataka suseme, kitu nataka supewe, kitu nataka su try kabla to die. Kitu nataka suseme, kitu nataka supewe. Yeah, kanibazo na dai na kujenga. Jazi namba ni 1 na bado niko ndani na chenga. Ndiacha kupiga ngaraundi na pienga. Nafunga windows za gari na kienga. Mnajua nimekuanga ndenga hata kabla enzi za masidi changer. Nikiacha hata kesho watani remember. Unasikiza professor wao. Kasho itajaita depend na kabado tunakupenda. Kasa loiko hiyo weekend na uko wat sikuka kwa jam. Ni mi tunachagua kurap. Trust me, commercial hits ninazo kwa chamber. Na kam kupandisha matempa na ma R&B unaenda kujam kabla to die. Kitu nataka suseme, kitu nataka supewe, kitu nataka su try kabla to die. Kitu nataka suseme, kitu nataka supewe, kitu nataka su try.
Kabla to die. I don't know. I told you guys, if you want me to make your Monday better, all you gotta do is let me know. I'm actually available on Twitter, and you can tweet me at Radio 254 online. And then I'm also available on WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp number is 0110254254. So I'm gonna say that one more time in the back for the slow ones. And it's okay to be slow sometimes. Not just every time, but it's okay to be slow sometimes. But anyway, I'm joking. Don't sue me. Don't cry. If you cry, it's okay. It's okay to cry. But anyway, so if you want to let me know how I can make your Monday better, let me know. You can catch me on Twitter, and my Twitter is at Radio254 online. And you can also catch me on WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp number is 0110254254. So if you want any request, if you want to hear some good music, if you want to hear your own song, whatever the hell you want to do, whatever you want to enjoy, let me know. I will do my level best to make it happen for you. But in the meantime, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to play. I'm looking at a lot of different things. I'm looking at also what I always do play. I'm trying to figure out what do I play that doesn't make sense. But I don't know. I haven't played this on the show yet. It's a brand new one. I've seen a lot of promo on it, and I do want to big up one person for this one, Loki. Loki do an amazing job with the visuals, so shout out to Loki for this one. This is Trio Neo Pressure.
Pressure. Pressure. Mambaru wako juu ya usoro mtama eneo juni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta hii wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaru wako juu ya usoro mtama eneo juni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta hii wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure, lalisho taprembeshwa. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Mafezi na temeshwa, rende meficha kumezesha. Chuzi umbija limezeshwa, kimchezo madiwa kibebesha. Kama gera matemo ganaendesha, inislisha ni jingo wa mampesa. Msinga lilaza kaprembeshwa, marideza mongo alipepetwa. Bro daylight extrajudicial kando ya zabia umbito. Sundo mambigu kwa shingo na figo kashindwa kutoka kijiko. Keto chole foga simple, shika ndengo kingo jaga kifo. Minko vela na ngoja kinimfo, zero pressure tu wa mocho indo. Pressure. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama ino joni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama ino joni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Lalisho taprembeshwa. Lalisho taprembeshwa. Mayuto meficha zaba tumacho kimbichwa lalisho taprembeshwa. Mahindra inapiga maraundi, mamwera wa jingo likwara kuficho lishiko kaniko kalaundri. Nulizo majina ukifinyo maniga unapigo kamuzi yako sauti. Mali ya inchi sauna sauti bigi wa chichi bazu wa kaunti hali ni shwari. Pressure. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama ino joni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Mambaro kujia usoro mtama ino joni riski vimezisha. Sikia kuna njege likangwa na rende ya mrasta wiki alitembeshwa. Block ni kumoto na saka the shooter na zogo na feel your temperature. Mayuto meficha zabe tumacho kimbicho lalisho taprembeshwa. Pressure.
Yo, if you didn't know, there's so much amazing new music out everywhere. Fena Gitu has a new album. So many dope albums are out there, but this is the one song I have to play on my show consistently because it just gives me the good vibes. So if you're looking for good vibes, please, courtesy of me, Naomba Upewe.
Nani mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Nani mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Okay na skim na panga scratch na bamba me and myself best duo Habib na Manga ma steams na panda luku silk ndio pamba na matri tushapanda na inachunisha kinanda hapa dere peke ndio kosoba kwa ndai shots kidogo washatuna oya songa my guy hatujafika alianza mapema shamora kwa ndai before tusele kuna swara mispendagi walai na kuna sponsor si ametuma waiter kale kabuda pale kanadai kukubongesha jo kama ni pesa we mwambie sinaga pressure tuko wote na ni uno solo ndio anacheza jo pesa yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Nani mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Sijalewa yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Na ni mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Upepo wapi Nairobi, tunakesha hatuombi. Kuna kota kwa pochi, maini na kata ni hobi. Cham na mangwana, rumba ni ya Sam Mangwana. Na usitishe maheni huku kwa chuom hawana. Lakini leo after party uptown, paparazi kwa parking tukifika na run down. Ligi bado so nikiwa solo au na mbogi. Mtu wako chunga fiti uoni ya shanoki. Loki kuna chali flani mina mdai. Loki akidai anadai na mwai. Loki ama ni vile mimi niko high. Loki huku niko kukofaya sana na sijoki. Safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Na ni mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Na ni mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Weekendi lazima session. Kuja rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho. Weekendi lazima session. Kuja rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho. Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Na ni mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa. Na ni mimi ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Yo, na ni mimi nalipa bill. Siupewe. Alright, I got an album coming up, but before we get into it, I got 3 more songs to play for you guys. So stay tuned. This is Ethan Muziki. Congratulations to Ethan Muziki for an amazing event this weekend. You did an amazing job, Ethan, and we love you over here. This is Kesho Kutwa by Ethan Muziki playing on Radio 254. This is 254 Express. Let's get it.
Kwangu kujua na kukua ni lengo la kila kukishatua. Hivyo hata ukinizungusha sioni shida, utanifundisha. Wakaribu wanatambua, saa zingine maneno unisumbua. Wayanikata, wayanihata, lakini we ona ninapaa ndege ushanifanya. Ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika na nitapita, yeah. Lakini we ona ninapaa ndege ushanifanya. Ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika. Hata kesho kutwa tutapendana, na usiku kucha tutapendana. Hata kesho kutwa tutapendana, na usiku kucha tutapendana. Oh yes, 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 yes. Wewe unanijua, gizani umenitoa. Sikudhani ningetoboa. Ni mara ngapi nilikwama, ni mara ngapi umechagua niwe nawe. Na siwezi ngoja kwenda kwenye koti nikuvishe pete dunia inoti. Vile ninapaa ndege ushanifanya. Ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika na nitapita, yeah. Lakini we ona ninapaa ndege ushanifanya. Ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika, yeah, yeah. Hata kesho kutwa tutapendana, na usiku kucha tutapendana. Hata kesho kutwa tutapendana, na usiku kucha tutapendana. I promise to love you. You inspire me.
Isn't that record amazing? Every time I hear it, I feel goosebumps. I hope you were blessed as I am blessed. This next one is the only way to describe the 254 and Radio 254. We are the number one online radio station in East and Central Africa, playing 100% Kenyan music from the 254. This is Victoria Kimani and Stella Mwangi, two of the most amazing and beautiful ladies, including talented, out of Kenya. This is number one, Joker 254. Let's get it. I love this record so much. If you never heard it, you're welcome.
Ever since I stepped up on the scene, people just been looking sad at me. Enemies all over trying me. Jealous people disrespecting me. But when you work hard and go hard, you play hard, you ball hard. But when you pray hard, you go down and get up again. I am number one on the scene. I'ma make you believe you can never compete. Well, you can't step to me, you can't mess with me, you can't talk to me. No, you can't talk to me. Oh, la, la.
They hate to see me shine, but I'ma take what's mine. My sweet 16s make them press rewind. Bitch, I'm dope, your crew know I'm gon' blow, stack dope, lay on the low. Don't let go like the song of Wayne Wonder. One is my number, they could never take away my talent or my hunger. I'm a 4-leaf clover, born in the rain and the thunder. Challenges don't throw me under. I'm super mega, real go-getter. Always sound fresh cause I always get better. And new to this, I'm true to this and making cheddar. Everywhere I go they know my name.
I am number one on the scene. I'ma make you believe you can never compete. Well, you can't step to me, you can't mess with me, you can't talk to me. No, you can't talk to me. Oh, la, la. I am number one on the scene. I'ma make you believe you can never compete. Well, you can't step to me, you can't mess with me, you can't talk to me. No, you can't talk to me.
I stay one, with my real ones. I stay one, with my real ones. Stay one, yeah. Keep it one, yeah. Stay one, yeah.
I said number one radio station in East and Central Africa. Did you hear me? I said number one radio station in East and Central Africa. What's up, guys? We in this place. My name is Joker 254. I'm holding it down on the 254 Express. And I've got a guest in the building. His name is Genesis, and he's got an amazing project called Moments out now. Amazing features, different sound out of 254. And I want to play that for you. But before we get into it, those things. First things first, if you noticed, and if you didn't notice, shame on you. Shame on you. Bloody shame on you. Shame on you, lambist. Anyway, if you didn't notice, Majimbo didn't do the news today. Does anybody want to know? Well, if you want to know or not, I'm still telling you. So I'm going to let you know why Majimbo was not doing the news today. So, how do we even explain this? I'm personally sick of seeing Sonko on TikTok, on Instagram, just everywhere doing Sonko shit. And he doesn't want to come see us. I don't know if you've ever heard the Party Next Door and Drake song. It says, "Come see me again." I can't sing, but it's called "Come See Me." Like, Sonko is willing to do everything and anyone, but he won't come see us, bro. And all I want to do is just chat with the nigga, talk to him, find out what's going on. Because, like, Creare, like, he's out here, but he doesn't want to be out here talking to us. So I want to speak to Mike Sonko. And the unfortunate thing that has happened in my desperation to find Mike Sonko is I'm fed up. I'm fucking fed up. I'm tired because I've been looking for this mandem for years, and just an interview is hard to get. But the mandem is over here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, just recklessly doing whatever he wants. And it's his life. He's allowed to do what he wants to do. But let me get to the point. So we have an intern here. His name is Majimbo. And Majimbo does the news on Radio 254. Specifically, he does the news on 254 Express and Radio 254 Drive. So part of his job has been to find Mike Sonko for an interview. So if you wonder why you guys want Sonko so bad, it's because it's the only thing we've assigned this young man to do. He's a very nice young man. We have no issues with him. He's doing a good job with Swahili news. Even though a lot of us are not understanding, inatupita hiyo Kiswahili chake ni kigumu, inatupita yani. A lot of us are not understanding the Swahili. We're getting to understand new things about Kenya and the country. So anyway, back to the point. Majimbo's job is to find us Mike Sonko. So I've told Majimbo under strict orders that he will not be allowed to continue with the news until he finds Mike Sonko. So until Majimbo is able to secure Mike Sonko for an interview, he's banned from Radio 254. He will not be doing the news at 4 p.m. He'll not be doing the news at 7 p.m. His only fucking job is to find Sonko. And if he can't find that, then we don't want him here. So I apologize for those who enjoy the news or care for the news, but we need Sonko up in here. Sonko can't be doing his own television show on TikTok when we could have him here talking to us about funny things. We have funny things to talk about. So I apologize for the lovers of Majimbo and the lovers of news. There'll be no more Majimbo and news until Majimbo finds us Mike Sonko. So until you see Mbuvi, Mike Sonko, not Mbuvi, the one for the water downstairs who's asking me for 300 every day. Mbuvi, Mike Gideon Sonko. Until you avail yourself, the young man is on probation. He will not be an intern here. And if his teachers call me and ask me, why is the child not doing work? I will tell them, the boy was told to find Mike Sonko. His only job is to find Mike Sonko. And as a journalist, I expect you to do whatever it takes to find your guest. So, Majimbo, this is a lesson. I know you're not listening because you're probably somewhere watching Susanna or Nyongaing or whatever you do when you're in free time. You're not here. But if you're listening, Majimbo, the only thing I expect of you is to find Mike Sonko so we can interview him on Radio 254. Until then, you can stay at home. I'm serious. Like, I'm not fucking around with this shit. Like, you need to find Mike Sonko, bring him here. He avails himself. We do a dope interview. In the meantime, I got some dope music for you guys. There's new music from Brandy Minor. I know Brandy Minor has new music. You don't know about this? So Brandy Minor has some new music and it features Umoja Sounds. So it's Umoja Sounds featuring Brandy Minor. I haven't heard a lot of talk or chatter about this. So I want to play this before I get into the Moments project. So I'm going to be playing you Moments by Genesis, but right before this is Mpaka Kesho by Brandy Minor and Umoja Sounds playing on Radio 254. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Like I said, if there's any way I can make your Monday better, please let me know. My WhatsApp line is 01102542254 and my Twitter is @Radio254 online. So if you do want to tell me something, let me know something, or know a way I could make your Monday better, let me know. Until then, this is Mpaka Kesho, then Genesis Moments. Enjoy.
He said that he wanna watch me whining, but I should take my time, it's getting more exciting. Hey. He said that he liking my body, I should take him slow, he wanted me most likely. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. When your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. My kare too, when your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. My kare too, when your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. My kare too, when your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. My kare too. Wait, let me see you shake. Rotate. Make you got what it takes, yeah. Wait, let me see you shake. Rotate. Make you got what it takes. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. When your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later
Later tonight tuta pull up to my place too. Paka kesho tukuwe na session. Magareto on your waist. Baby you're fine sana mampa flex. Later tonight tuta pull up to my place too. Paka kesho tukuwe na session. On your waist. Baby you're fine sana mampa flex. Later tonight tuta pull up to my place too. Paka kesho tukuwe na session. Magareto on your waist. Baby you're fine sana mampa flex. Later tonight tuta pull up to my place too. Paka kesho tukuwe na session. Magareto on your waist.
It's the moment. It's the moment. It's the moment. It's the moment. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I am so excited to hear this album just because, you know, when you listen to Genesis, when you know Genesis, you know the kind of music that he does. It just touches you, touches your heart. You're inspired. You want to get out there. You want to do your thing. It just gets you riled up, gets you excited. It's positive vibes, good energy, and just everything that's dope, man. Genesis, are we ready? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Mikey on the track.
I said hello, habari Manzi rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night We party through the night And I say hello, habari Manzi rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night We party through the night, yeah. Music booming and we dance. Kata maji vuta shots. All the homies in a trance. Zime shika, zime touch. Siku yote tuko out. Gang is shorties in the town. Yash big, hug around. So we had to hold it down. Tuko Westy with my shooters. Homies dying for the bunda. Me, I'm dripping like a scuba. Alex chroming on a dunda. Kama nywele zime shuka. So we had to go pa Casey. Only pesa that we chasing. So the hangover be deadly, but lawama ni badai. Lawama hi-fi. And my shorty look like money, so I know that she a dime. My wrist is looking icy, so I know that it's my time. Icky BD tuna cheesy in the club just for the night. And I said hello, habari Manze rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night We party through the night And I say hello, habari Manze rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night
Hey yo,
we party through the night
Hey yo, what it is? What's up? Kitu kikali mejaza my cup, just smoking up beers at the club. Can't even figure for fun. But one booty ass bitches, all that it take for me to get to my pillows. And I shake on my stick one time, she making a clap like killing mosquitoes. We making money, you making assumptions. For once, let's chill with that nonsense. My money say bitch ass false, so she got my dick all up on her tonsils. In the parking lot pimping, she swallow my kids in, trying to get me faded, so I put my dick in, like only the tip in. Yo, this bitch trip. Meno manjano but sio chafu. Same time you nigga me jana barafu. Oh, she got a man, that nigga mad. Over my balls going over her head. Come on football like you figure your cons on.
I say hello, habari Manze rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night We party through the night And I say hello, habari Manze rada gani shika dem Au Charlie kani party tuna party Yeah we party through the night Party through the night Yeah we party through the night We party through the night, yeah Yeah. Juicy was the show, I know you know it was a maza. We kept it on the low, man, you would think my name was Bana. Na venye tunaboli kama basa tiki taka. Nipate outside, you maisha hii ni raha. Niko raha, niko raha, niko raha. Ni raha, niko raha, niko raha. So kazi tangoja na rudi nyumba saa moja. Juu ni sherehe na onja, juu niko Kijana fresh, I'm next up. So please don't say my name if you ain't talking about the best. I'll see you later, man, you better. Just know I got the sauce like Heinz, and the sauce like ketchup. Na club with you me spend, and I think I need the ledger. Count it up, digits. Sherehe just part of the business. Omari, he move like a menace. Just put on a jam on the floor, he gon' kill it on G. I got the guala on me, the peas. Shingo baridi like 0 degrees. Luku ni safi ni kali, but that won't be usual. It's just my routine like Juicy was a show, I know you know it was a maza. We kept it on the low, man, you would think my name was Bana. Na venye tunaboli kama basa tiki taka. Nipate outside, you maisha hii ni raha. Niko raha, niko raha, niko raha. Ni raha, niko raha, niko raha. So kazi tangoja na rudi nyumba saa moja. Juu ni sherehe na onja, juu niko Juicy was the show, I know you know it was a maza. We kept it on the low, man, you would think my name was Bana. Na venye tunaboli kama basa tiki taka. Nipate outside, you maisha hii ni raha. Niko raha, niko raha, niko raha. Ni raha, niko raha, niko raha. So kazi tangoja na rudi nyumba saa moja. Juu ni sherehe na onja, juu niko raha. And life is only sweet when these nights like these. The moments with the pictures and we smile, say cheese. Wouldn't wanna be away, ain't nothing I would change about these nights like these. The lights in the city and my girls looking pretty, and my homies on the floor with their moves looking silly. It's the nights like these. It's the nights like these. Yeah, dressed up and we got our racks up. Cruising, it's a movie and the squad they made actors. We know the ladies see us, the niggas wanna be us. And I'm a rock star, when I speak it's on the speakers. The tick, 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 ticks on my sneakers. I spit sick, my whole clique full of winners. My lame chick, she iced out, make me shiver. We drip, drip, so when I step it's like a river. It's our moment, so we own it. Kilimani, catch me rolling with the homies Benji Golding and Connor 2 Fly. LA's moving deadly and Obima's all smiles. And Nathan's with some shorty, but his ex is on life is only sweet when these nights like these. The moments with the pictures and we smile, say cheese. Wouldn't wanna be away, ain't nothing I would change about these nights like these. The lights in the city and my girls looking pretty, and my homies on the floor with their moves looking silly. It's the nights like these. It's the nights like these. Maybe we won't see another night before the end. We live like it's our last, but they don't see it through our lens. And if they do not get it, there's no need to try pretend. Cause ain't nobody judging here, we're family, not friends. We should moving in the ends. Jermaine is on the wheel, he moves it swift like it's a Benz. They loving what I'm saying, I'm making money, making sense. We unapologetic, there's no need to make amends. Cause a brother can't life is only sweet when these nights like these. The moments with the pictures and we smile, say cheese. Wouldn't wanna be away, ain't nothing I would change about these nights like these. The lights in the city and my girls looking pretty, and my homies on the floor with their moves looking silly. It's the nights like these. It's the nights like these. but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild. The way I'm dripping, only my G that I see. And it ain't Gucci, but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild. Wild, wanna cheesy. These niggas wanna be me. Ukweli, how I'm meanie. When I drop this on the topic, think it's Mary. How I'm popping like the Fed. When I like it, cause I cop it. And all I see is green, so you know we never stop. Lamborghini by, you think we'll be farmers. Ukweli, the truth is I move with a hose. And black is the label, then yellow on the table. It's heading too different, it's whiter than snow. Think of myself out the way I be moving. The truth is I know that I'm one with the flow. Say she wanna link, but me I ain't crow. My child and go. I'm dripping, only my G that I see. And it ain't Gucci, but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild. The way I'm dripping, only my G that I see. And it ain't Gucci, but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild.
Got ice all on my neck. It glistens when the sun goes down. These diamonds on my neck.
Danny on the beat, boy.
I took another trip to space, I'm feeling psycho. Wilding up on stage, then I'm moonwalking like Michael. Thriller, baby. Bitch, make that my title. Watching what we say, cause nowadays we going viral. Yeah, I move with the steppers, the music is better, so figure the fee. Fuck do you mean? Came with a sweater, but I cannot sweat it. The sauce is too clean, the music in me, the way I'm dripping, only my G that I see. See how we sleeping in the stew, just like an Airbnb.
The way I'm dripping, only my G that I see. And it ain't Gucci, but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild. The way I'm dripping, only my G that I see. And it ain't Gucci, but I'm moving with my G's, and for a show I need like 20. That's the fee. Cause when I'm on, they going wild. Of course they going wild.
Got ice all on my neck. It glistens when the sun goes down. These diamonds on my neck. They glisten when the sun goes down.
Yeah. Check. Yeah. Life is too short, so G nice to go outside. Now my homies, now my guys to me. Nara, that's right, come on. Jana, walaina. Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yo, basi achilia. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yeah, basi achilia. Pesa imeisha na manze nimesota, but bado tuko out juu. Manze sijachoka, maji hutoa lock bila key. Na luku hii safi niko clean. They call me the presenter juu kwa beat na tangaza. Na mbogi iko late, ingedhani ni mwangaza. They call me Genesis, so kudunda tunaanza. Call me Genesis, so kudunda tunaanza. Life is too short, so G nice to go outside. Na mangunis na my guys to me. Nara, that's right, come on. Jana, walaina. Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yo, basi achilia. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yeah, basi achilia.
Cheki 24/7 kama base ya keg. Msupa ndani ya klabu anadai kunge head. Ikishona sana basi nta dungia specs. Tumia velo kama therapy akianza kuni stress. Ni Thursday alafu Friday zitaripoti hadi kuliko afande. Na debe inyambe alafu sare hizo mastori zako hazileti shangwe. Na kila bukta nikiingia kuna lipuka. Base na ndasu hadi fans wanashtuka. Usini ule msee mwenye ufanya jokes kwa nyumba. To be honest hadi nyinyi manze mshakuwa too much. Nasikiza zimengwata zikaachilia. Na yule hapo kando ananiangalia. Don't be shy, come here. Alafu kaudini nina disappear.
Tupo tupo site, tupo site, tupo site, tupo site. So kau kona stress basi achilia, yo basi achilia. So kau kona stress basi achilia, yeah basi achilia. It's so cup though. It's so cup. She said, we seen your foodie? Shawty said she like it for it. Yeah. She be on her knees, yeah then Dicky what she liking. Foodie eco clean, kama nywele ya kibaki. Sleeping on a nigga, tell me why the hell you napping now. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki. Yeah, manze hizo misitaki. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki. Yeah, manze hizo misitaki. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki.
Ulikata kama panga kutombana bila tapa. Libidojo zikipanda simba anadai kushuka. OMG, misitaki OMG, misidai. Baby hada nywele tied and it died in a nice. Alini surprise, shorty freaky with a smile. Alini surprise, shorty kiki by a mile. I gave her a right, she fell in love, I know she lying. I gave her a right, she fell in love, I know she lying.
I know she lying, bitch I know you lying. Girl you cap all the time, girl that pussy so divine. Hit it from behind, booty on recline. Shawty hella fine, girl that pussy hella fine. When I on the track, run it back, cause I kill it. Shawty hella thick, with that ass, gotta feel it. On a tuck I met you, shawty know I gotta feel me. Call me Michael Jackson, cause that booty gotta beat it.
She be on her knees, yeah then Dicky what she liking. Foodie eco clean, kama nywele ya kibaki. Sleeping on a nigga, tell me why the hell you napping now. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki. Yeah, manze hizo misitaki. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki. Yeah, manze hizo misitaki. Kama kuna stress, manze hizo misitaki. Hit it from behind, yani ruda. I ain't got ugali, but this hustle mean a skuma. Pussy kinda wrinkly, think I'm messing with the cougar. She a metal bender, how she playing with the tumor.
Yeah, I had to pipe it, Peter Piper type shit. I got her attention and I know she really liked it. Yeah, she saw me staring and I know she didn't mind it. Yeah, she saw me staring and I know she did recline it.
And yeah, she like it, got that spicy. Give her calamari. Shorty nilimtomba alifika kwa daktari. Samahani, misi patikani. I'm not your baby daddy. Sahizi ni gani? Nilimkula once, akatoka bila panty. Shaq, bra, anatembea Kilimani. Anatembea Kilimani.
Yeah, see this my moment for the taking. Think they better, they mistaken. If I want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink she lacing. When I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, this my moment for the taking. Think they better, they mistaken. If I want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink she lacing. When I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking, I said I'm stuck with all my woes. Foes, I keep them close. I'm a farmer with a hose, chasing O's, chasing zeros. The commas with my people again and again and again. I need a sequel, yeah, they know how easy fecal level that I'm at. That's a fact. If the manzi kinda lang, yeah, Okweli, I'm a tap. Got her moaning on the ad-lib when I'm rapping on the track. And she coming to my music when she done, we run it back. See, this my moment for the taking. Think they better, they mistaken. If I want want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink, she lacing when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, this my moment for the taking. Think they better, they mistaken. If I want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink, she lacing when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking,
They couldn't do it if they tried. I've been turning up the fire, getting cooked. All these homies stars getting shook. All these niggas wise. When I step into the room, we know exactly how we do. Smoke it up before we sip. Silent when she hit. That's just how I like it. On lock like it's private bin. More than expired, man, injected in my veins. You niggas the same. You niggas is lame. Always been fuck the fame. Need the figures like a dame. Sorry, man, to dime. They confuse me once in a while. Speeding in my lane, crashed a couple times. This time I'ma shine full blast, super bright, meet me in the sky.
It's my moment for the taking, think they better, they mistaken. If I want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink, she lacing when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, this my moment for the taking. Think they better, they mistaken. If I want it, then I take it like a shoe. My drink, she lacing when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah, when I'm in the room, it's shaking, yeah.
Money on my mind, I've been thinking and I'm counting. Blanco, I'm a boss, but call me Timmy the accountant. Brokest in the building, dog is usually the loudest. Never trusting bitches cause they always on some foul shit. Alilia pesa saya na lalia penis. Niliacha makali squeezing me ukunywa Guinness. Fuck the other side, the grass that we got here is greener. Nilimpanga stika kasema timini cleaner. Get up in the op, boro na tambua jina. Since a youngin' nigga, always been plotting and scheming. Hard as ice cold, got it straight out of the freezer. Leave you fighting for your life, then I go fight all of my demons on gang.
K on the track, on the track, on the track.
Jacques on the mix.
Look,
Me be not the type to get wasted. If I get a chance, you know I can't waste it. Best in the game, the rest they can't take it. Original flow, they come and copy paste it. Genesis, that's the name they keep calling. Said it's my time and still they didn't clock it. Cops a new watch and now they TikTok and flow is on lock. Your head the stays bopping. Golden, neck and the wrist stay frozen. Golden, Taboo check the chain now, own it. Golden, neck and the wrist stay frozen. Golden, Taboo check the chain now, own it. Yes, yeah, the blessings plenty. Shades on my face, Ray-Ban, not Fenty. One eye open when I sleep like Fetty. I'm a G, got them singing in the shower like Becky. Love me or hate me, you best believe. When I drop, they excited like Christmas Eve. Kill the beat and these rappers like it's Halloween. And she says she want me like she Billie Jean. As I switch to Swahili, ikibidi ili watu waamini. Nimetoka hapa really, I'm a Kilimani resident. Ukweli what I'm telling them. Nobody imeshika wanna dunda and they treat me like the president. No, my moment is almost here. So for sure, I'll be dropping album of the year. On my level, I've been looking, but nobody near. Competition be magicians, how they disappear. Golden, neck and the wrist stay frozen. Golden, Taboo check the chain now, own it. Golden, neck and the wrist stay frozen. Golden, Taboo check the chain now, own it, yeah. Check. One of a kind, yeah, my kind is one. Genesis is the name, and I just begun. One of a kind, yeah, my kind is one. Genesis is the name, and yeah. Get off the phone, you know I want you now, let's take it slow, you know I want you now, you wanna take it, I'm ready, you shake it, my baby, my lady, I'm begging.
begging. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low.
Yeah, yo, baby I need drop it, kama weight mob on a diet. Waist pinaka kama Hunger Games inaendelea, you the girl on fire. Hey, yeah, speaking of fire, I got a toolie on my waist, na sibongi juu ya pliers. I just got a little beef in the streets, but babe, me sina wrong fire. Yeah, sina wrong fire.
You know I want you now, let's take it slow, mama. You know I want you now, you wanna take it, I'm ready. You shaking, my baby, my lady, I'm begging. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, low, low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low.
Yo, put the phone down there and put it down on me. I put my pants down, then you go down on me. I'm a young grass, dreadhead, kama Bukati. Hey, trust me, I can hit it like you never ever seen.
I can make you touch your toes like we do in yoga. Baby girl, see I love it when you bend it over. Going round after round on your parents' sofa. Then we take it to the room cause you sleeping over.
I told you, any other nigga outside of me try to hold you. It ain't on me what happened next. I'm a turning human being at the past tense. So I can try to, yeah I know I'm fly, but niggas on my side got eyes all the time. If they slide, they fit those it got fly, yeah.
You know I want you now, let's take it slow, mama. You know I want you now, you wanna take it, I'm ready. You shaking, my baby, my lady, I'm begging. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, low. Could you just drop it down, just drop it low, 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 yeah. Just take it all, I'm falling for you, so call my phone, hit me up, I'll pull up and give you all my world, and you know it, yeah you have my heart, and you know it, yeah you are my star, and you know it, yeah I would do anything, anything, girl, anything, yeah anything for your love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in studio with a special guest, and he has new music out. So on Radio 254, especially on 254 Express, one thing we love to do is make sure we play you guys a Kenyan project every day. And he dropped a project on a really, really random day, or according to me, a random day. He dropped on the 3rd of June, which was what day?
To midnight.
It was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So why did you have to be different? Everybody drops on Friday. You dropped on Saturday.
I dropped Johnny, my last album,
Mhm.
on 3rd of June.
Okay.
So I want to make it like a thing.
Ah.
I want to make it like International Genesis Day.
Okay.
So,
I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, that's the move.
Is there anything behind the date besides just being a date that you started with? Like,
It was
is there?
just the day that I started. There was nothing
Okay.
significant about it.
Uh-huh.
But I figured, like last time it worked so well, so let me do it again.
Dope.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say I kind of live on the internet sometimes. And I saw someone share your project this weekend, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. So when I went and did my research, I was kind of confused because I was like, damn, like a lot of the people you've worked with are people I've interacted with or I
Yeah.
know. So I'm like, how comes I've never
That's
met
insane.
you? So it's like,
Yeah.
I've never met you, but you're making music with all the people I know. I was like, this is
Yeah.
interesting. So I took a listen to the project Moments this weekend.
Yeah.
And then I went into like my own little rabbit hole. I went on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And then I found like 254.
Yeah.
I found like the early like stuff from 2 years ago. Like you have some songs which are really, really cringe and interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'm Not Fine.
Yeah.
So I was
the
like,
first song I ever did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went on your YouTube and I also saw like the different videos you put out.
Yeah.
And I was kind of glad and sad at the same time because I was sad because how am I only hearing of you now?
Yeah.
Was what was the sad.
Yeah.
But then I guess like the good was like at least I've heard about
Yeah,
you now.
finally, yeah.
You know, and the music is really unique. The music is really different.
No, thank you.
So I wanted to get a chance to know who Genesis is.
Yeah.
Can we start with your real name?
My name is Joel Kimani. Those are my government names.
Okay. Joe or Joel?
Joel.
Okay.
Joel.
Okay.
Yeah. Who am I? I'm a musician, honestly. I'm an artist. That's what I do. That's like my whole personality.
So if someone asked you like 9 to 5, anything else, like
there's
it's
nothing like that,
this
bro.
is it.
This is it. But I'm 19 though.
Okay.
I'm a young. I'm 19. I turned 19 this year.
Okay.
Yeah. I started making music when I was like releasing music when I was 16.
Mhm.
That's why I'm Not Fine. That's the first song I ever dropped. I'm surprised you actually know that. That's
No, I
crazy.
actually listened to it. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Actually, can I tell you the coolest thing about the song though?
Yeah.
Was
There's an idea.
forget even that.
Yeah.
You said something that will always be relevant. You said it's a song that highlights the struggles of teenagers in the 21st century as they battle vices such as depression and anxiety and struggling to act as if they're fine even though they truly aren't.
Yeah.
Bro, I would cry for just the caption alone. I'm crying because genuinely in the world we live in today, people are battling vices,
Facts.
like big vices, and then people are battling depression, they're battling anxiety, and then we have to act like we're good.
It's true.
Like the other day, I was telling someone, like, if someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm good anymore. I'm gonna tell them the truth because everybody's like, we're so used to saying we're good, and then it's like, do you know if someone asked you how you're doing and you said you're bad, they would be shocked.
They'd be like, now what? Like I wasn't.
Yeah, like they expect you to say you're good.
Exactly. Because
Like-
no one's ever asking how you are.
Exactly.
So you can say I'm bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, no one actually cares. It's just like.
And
a
if you say it's
formality
bad, what would they
nowadays.
say? Because like
Yeah.
they actually stop for a second. They're like,
Hello.
what?
Okay. Yeah. What's going on?
Like you know, it's like, we're passing each other. They're like, oh, good, you good? I'm like, no, I'm not good. And they're like,
okay.
oh, you didn't say you're good. What did you actually mean? Like, so it's like a lot of us are not good, but we're saying we're good.
We're saying we're good. Yeah.
And
So
it's
that's-
like, how do you know when someone's not good? Because even like I'll throw it a bit weird off, like Omosh, for example.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people have been talking about Omosh in the last couple of weeks, and the thing that hurts me the most is I know 100 other Omoshes who are amazing artists who have had hits and success and everything.
Yeah.
But then the music doesn't work for them anymore. It's not working for them right now. So they're doing something else.
Yeah.
And then it's like, as a man, I'm looking at Omosh and I'm wondering, okay, check out Omosh. This guy, he's trying to provide whichever way he can. Whether it's Mjengo or not, he's providing for his family.
Facts.
But then there's other guys who've had bigger status or even Omosh type of status. Omosh, but you see, as men, as people, we're all going through shit, and then we're supposed to just be like, "Yo, I'm good, I'm good,"
I'm easy, yeah, exactly.
and we're not easy.
We're not good, man. We're not. And that's the thing. I think that was probably the starting point because I was in a dark place at that time, and
that was 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago.
That was 3 years
That was
ago.
3 years. Now, I guess now I'm like much better, but like back then, I don't know if you know XXXTentacion.
I do. Sad.
Yeah.
Moonlight.
Yeah, that
like
guy.
yes.
That
yes.
man. I can't explain to you.
I Don't Speak Spanish is one of my favorite records,
exactly.
bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So yeah, I've listened to everything that he's put out. Everything. Like there's nothing you can play me and I'll be like, I don't know. So like that guy really helped me when I was in a bad spot and I really wanted to like do that for someone because I always knew like this is something I'm good at. So let me do this and maybe I'll help someone else.
True.
Not even for me. That's how it started. Like let me do something and maybe I'll help someone. And I was really bad at like if you listen to it, I can't listen to it now. Genuinely, I can't.
For
listen
real,
to it.
I was gonna play 254 soon. Like, but sorry.
I can't. I made it with my phone. I didn't have a mic at that time. So I was recording on my phone. Then I sent it to my producer friends and they mix and master and then they send it back to me. I'm like, this is hard. And I drop it and everyone gasses me. I remember I dropped that song on a Tuesday and everyone's gassing me, telling me, yo, this is so hard. But it really wasn't.
But I can tell you what's dope about the song.
Yeah.
It's relatability.
Yeah.
Like I'm 30 years old and I can relate to I'm Not Fine.
I'm Not Fine. Yeah.
Like I don't hear the quality.
Yeah.
I hear the vulnerability.
Facts.
I get goosebumps.
Yeah, like
from the shock of your ability to say those things you're saying, or even saying it like you're using your words, bro. Like I'd be like, my mom could hear this, my kid could hear this, and like so it's like for me it's like the fact that you were so young but then able to say so it's crazy. But like as we get into you and the music, you said you started releasing music when you were 16. And I feel like you chose the word release intentional.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, before you were releasing, were you making music and not releasing, or what was were you learning to produce, or what was happening? How did the whole you and music journey begin?
So I started when I was like I said, I could say I wasn't saying I'm a rapper, but I was writing songs and rapping for my friends and like all that when I was in class 3.
Okay.
I was in class 3. We were in school. It was always something I found cool. Like, yo, you guy, like I can spit. Give me a word. I'll spit a verse.
True.
And it was trash, but like I did my best. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I used to dance as well. So it was like a combo. But then I can't do that anymore. But like much later, I think when I joined high school, that's when I joined this club. I started this club called Spoken Word, me and the teachers. Because like this shit came out and was like, who here thinks they can rap? And I was like, bro,
me,
that's my thing. So like we started this club. I was in Nova Pioneer. It was a new school back then, and I started the
Spoken Word club.
And that was the only club that used to have like it was these Nova boys and these Nova girls. So that was the only club that could allow boys and girls to interact.
So it was like an both boys and girls.
Yeah, both boys and girls could come.
Okay.
So and that's the only club. So guys used to join that.
I mean, I joined for the shorties. Yeah, for the shorties. Yeah, you're done now.
Yeah, but then now like. I used to do it because like I really enjoyed spoken word, and I used to like try and like I find like the whole thing for writing like a rhyme scheme or like a bar here and there, that's so interesting to me, like just the art of writing itself. So like I used to do that and perform my spoken words, and of course the shorties go crazy, so that gives me kind of like motivation. And then now 2020, I didn't like that school. I was in a really bad place. That's now when I'm Not Fine came out, and then now we're here.
So before we get into even the group, like the spoken word club, and you like wanting to rap and like doing little pieces of this and that.
Yeah.
When you're, I guess, family wise, do you have siblings, brothers, sisters? Are you oldest? Are you youngest?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
I have a small brother. It's just me, my brother, and my mom's.
So you growing up, who are you looking up to in the sense of like me? When I was growing up, I wanted to be Wayne. Yeah. I remember one time that I said, and I regret this so much, but like it's how I know I grew up. I wanted my dad to die so Lil Wayne could be my dad. Bro, my dad is dead now, and I don't care for Lil Wayne in any way possible. I'd have my dad in a heartbeat. But like, so I remember like looking up to Wayne and wanting to be Wayne. But like for you growing up, whether it was just at home or like who was, because like you see, if you had older siblings, those guys could influence you as well. But like I guess who was influential to your life, like in your early stages?
If I'm being honest, like let me say who I looked up to. Like I found that this is the strongest human being I've ever known. It's my mom.
Sure.
My mom's like, I love that woman.
Tell us about your mom.
My mom's a single mom. She's very private, but like she's really, generally she gives her all into everything she does. Very strong, focused, and really kind woman. So yeah, my mom, that's definitely someone I looked up to.
Is she musical in any way?
she listens to music. She sings too, but like she doesn't like nothing.
What kind of music does she listen to?
She listens to Celine Dion,
Okay.
Boyz II Men,
Uh-huh.
all that type of stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I grew up listening to.
So you were listening to like
I
Celine
was
Dion
listening
and
to
Boyz II Men, and
yeah, that's the first stuff I
For real?
heard. Yeah, that's what.
And were you vibing on my those ones, or it's just playing in the
'cause,
background?
You know, like me, anything.
Could
that
you
makes my
sing
mom-
Celine Dion?
No, I can't.
Okay,
no.
okay.
So anytime I could hear anything that makes my mom happy,
Mm.
I'd like. So I did my homework and I used to listen to her and it used to make me happy
Yeah.
because my mom's smiling. So
Mm.
it's like So yeah, that's like someone I looked up to.
Mhm.
Let me see who I wanted to be. I don't know if the first like Kenyan thing I ever was exposed to was Camp Mula.
Okay, shout out
You know-
Kamula.
Yeah, shout out Kamula. You know
Yeah.
Teo.
Shout out Teo. The MC, one of the best,
Bro.
the best ever.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
Man. That man, like I was in class 4. I memorized the whole of Addicted. I used to go sing for shorties. So you guys invite with me, I go to another shorty and sing for her. Yo, see, I'm addicted. You got my
Body lifted. Girl, you're so gifted. I never should have ifted it.
Yeah, you know the
Can't
vibe.
believe it.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like Teo is
So
probably
for you, like when you're listening to music as a kid, when you start listening to the music you want to listen to, now it's the Kamula type stuff.
Camp Mula. I was listening to Camp Mula. I was listening to Eminem. Lots
Mhm.
of Eminem. I was listening to, what was I doing when I was a kid? Yeah, basically that. And then now, of course, I won't lie, I was a Justin Bieber stan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like baby, or like after baby stuff. Okay.
Baby, boyfriend, all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's yeah, that was my music. That's how I started.
So as
Michael
you're,
Jackson, of course.
this is what you're listening to and vibing to.
Yeah.
The dance. How does the dance aspect come into like this whole personality that you're building?
I don't know if you've ever watched Step Up.
I have watched Step Up,
Yeah,
of course.
Step Up was a movie. Like I watched it with my cousins,
Mhm.
my older cousins now. So I remember there's this character called Moose. He was so cool. Like he had the hair, and he was like skinny, but
You're saying you're the one who has the hair now. You're the one who has the hair now.
You know, they said want me to start the dress, but anyway. So
Hey, utashikwa.
utashikwa for real. But yeah, so now back to Moose. So now I was like, yo, Moose is like cool, and I used to like be like, me, I can do that. Like me, when I see something and I find it cool, I'm like, yo, like I wanna try and do that. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a dancer. So I used to dance a lot. Like anyone who knew me when I was a kid, I never had hair, so I was bald.
Okay.
And I used to
But your
dance
mom was probably knowing you like
every
Jodo,
day,
like
every
Jodo.
day. It was a problem.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But now, we had an agreement. When I reach class 8, now I can grow my hair.
Check you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, after now, like now class 4 to class 8, I was a dancer.
Mm.
Concert, sports day, everything.
What did you go? Because you went to Nova for high school.
Yeah, I was in Riara.
You were in Riara now for primary. Okay. Riara had like talent days and like those my things. Were
they
you
had
performing and trying?
Yeah, all of them. I can even show you videos.
For real? You have videos and like until now.
If you check, I dropped a Johnny documentary.
Uh-huh.
It's a video. I'm front stage dancing.
For real?
Dancing, and the people are going mad.
Just dancing.
Shorties are singing. There's a choreography, everything. Like there's a whole like crew.
I'm gonna find this shit. Is it on YouTube?
It's on Instagram. Just check on my feed, Johnny documentary.
Okay.
Like for a few seconds you see it play, but I'll send you the full video. I'm a dancer. I used to dance for real.
So I feel like if you could dance then, you can probably still dance, Amma.
Yeah, but now it's just more like when you go to the club type thing. But like
You wanna stand on the wall and look at shorties. You dance.
Yeah, I dance. When you go to the club now, that's when I dance. But
Okay.
then now, when I'm like alone.
Mhm.
Or like, before I used to practice, like I used to like dance for real. That was like a thing. So I was dancing, music, school, nothing else. But now I don't think I have time for dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you something, and I'm sorry to ask you about this, but you talked about the time where you were now in this new school, you're trying to figure yourself out, and I'm also assuming, and you're free to correct me,
Yeah.
like this is a time where you're becoming a teenager. You're trying to find your own identity.
Yeah.
And now you're like in this boarding school, and now you're not at home every day, and you're trying to like, okay, who am I?
Yeah.
This dark time that you were in, like, and people would be like, okay, you're a kid, what's wrong? Like now these days I'm like, nigga, you wish you had to pay rent.
Man.
Like, I wish you knew the problems I had. Like, I wish I had high school problems again, because in high school, bro, the only thing I had to worry about was making sure I was freshly dressed.
Fact.
Bro, everything else was sorted. Food at home. Like there was no worry of anything. But then I also remember then, and I was a bitchy teenager. I was upset about my world not going the way I wanted my world to go. Because I feel like a lot of times as human beings, we have this image in our head of what we want our lives to be or expectations, and then we get hurt
Yeah.
when it doesn't work out the way we wanted to.
Yeah,
But like, I
exactly.
guess, here I'm getting to know you, and I'm learning about like, your interest in music, your interest in dancing. But then now you go to high school, and then you describe it as a bit of a dark time.
Yeah.
What's hard
dark?
about this time for you?
So I was in Nova for 2 years. So I was at boarding school. I've never been in a boarding school before. I'm 14 years old. I'm going there. People are like 18, 17, big guys. Me, I'm small. I'm a small, short kid. I found it hard because I like being me. So like, if anything stops,
And
me
who's
from
you?
being me-
At that age,
at that
who's
age,
you?
me. I
Because
think I
I'm
was
sure
just
that's
a
changed as well.
Yeah, that's changed a lot. But like at that time, I think I was just very outspoken. Like if I see something that's going wrong, I'll tell you like
Yeah.
what's going on. Like for example, I remember when I was a kid, I was small and skinny, but I like to eat, and I wasn't getting enough food. So I go chat the teachers. I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to eat. Like, can I have food? It's like, what do you mean? You've paid school fees, you've been given food, go to class. I'm like, I'm hungry. What do you mean? Why are you telling
Yeah.
a 14-year-old kid I can't get seconds?
Yeah.
Because the food is there. It's not.
And it's there. It's not until you were out of food.
Like, I was so upset. I'm like, what do you mean?
Queen, what food is this that you wanted more of? According to a sausage and bacon, it was just what?
normal, like rice,
Uji, regular
yeah,
shit.
normal stuff, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like even like they used to think like quarter loaf of bread. They call it buffalo.
Yeah.
So like,
Shout
yeah,
out
man,
Bof.
I want another buffalo. I'm hungry. It's 6 o'clock. I want to go to class and drink.
And you've
Like,
probably
man,
woken up for preps and things.
yeah, it's bro. It's 6 o'clock. I've just taken breakfast, but I'm not full. I need to eat. Like I need to eat. I'm a growing boy, and I wasn't getting enough food. It used to piss me off. And I'm talking to the teachers like, what do you mean? Like I'm not. There's nothing. What do you mean? And then also, yeah, the whole thing for shaving my hair. That was a whole thing. Looking back at it now, I was very petty. But then, like,
But it was what you were
was
feeling.
what I was
And I feel
feeling.
like your feelings were justified. They just
yeah.
someone should have heard you at least.
Someone should have listened to me. Like, it's not that deep. Like, how you telling me I'm a rebellious child because I want to grow?
Because you want more food or you want
Because I want more food. Doesn't make sense. Like, how you telling me I'm a bad kid?
So did this end up getting you in trouble, or like what was the
I got in
consequences?
trouble. In Nova, not much. I got in trouble, yes. But then it was just more beef with the teachers. Like a teacher comes to class, the first person they'll see is me.
Okay.
So yeah, of course I'm talking.
Yeah.
During prep or something.
Uh-huh.
He gets mad at me, sends me out of class or something. Just
So now when you try to explain this to moms,
yeah,
does she get it? Or does
See,
she not
now,
get? Because you see,
how
that
she's
could be the way. Because like you see,
Yeah.
your mom's gonna be your die for life. Like I
Exactly.
promise you, even if you shoot someone, your mom will be
Yeah,
there with you
exactly,
to understand.
exactly. So I
But
think
then
at
now,
that
if,
time,
if she doesn't get what, if the
doesn't
teachers are
get
bitching and then she doesn't get you,
Yeah.
that's a sucky place because then nobody gets you.
Exactly. So now I think I've never been now like in primary. I never had like my own voice. So when I started getting my own voice, and I tell my mom, "Yo, like man, I was thinking she's on my side." So like just tough it out, man. Thug it out, you're a man.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like now I'm trying to leave. So yeah, that was really tough. From 2018 to 2019, I wanted to leave Nova, but I couldn't. Yeah. So then after that, I joined high school in St. Mary's.
So now is this time in Nova where you don't have any mic, you don't have shit, you just have a phone? I'm
I
assuming.
didn't have a phone.
So how did you? Because did you record the?
The stuff in school, no.
So it was not. So how
I
do you?
wrote it.
So how? Okay, you go through this stuff. How was it? Was it weekly boarding? Or was it those ones
Full
for you go
boarding,
home
full boarding, 3
until
months.
end of the semester?
End of term, bro.
Okay.
So now, me, I would go. I have a pen and a pad, and I'm writing. So of course I'm doing the spoken word thing. I remember one time we had like this like trip for the spoken word guys, and we went to town, and we were having like. It was like basically like a spoken word seminar. So guys are from everywhere coming to do their own thing at Bomb Blast, this size for town. Then I think I wrote one, but it was faster. It was like a rap now. It wasn't necessarily like a spoken word. So I'm rapping. Then it was me and my friend, but my friend forgot his lyrics. So I started like spitting off the dome. And they start going crazy. They start like, because I think they could tell like it was not rehearsed.
It was not, yeah.
So they started like, and it wasn't many people. It was the guys from school, and then now like the guys who were there, and they just stand up clapping. Hey. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do now.
Okay.
That's where the name came from now.
Genesis.
It's the first time I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me.
Like you were in that moment, you were
I was
sure.
like, yeah, this is it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So before that, though, what did you want to be? So I'm curious, as a little kid,
As a little kid,
like what does young Joel want? Like, do you know? Of course, kuna zile as a pilot, daktari, lawyer, whatever your parents are gonna be happy about. But like, I guess before that moment happened, what was it for you?
The time I wanted to be a doctor, neurosurgeon. My mom made me watch Ben Carson.
Bro, those books were so inspirational, and then you see the guy on TV, he's so boring. He's giving Joe Biden vibes.
Exactly, bro. So I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. I didn't know what that was, but I wanted to be for a
Bro,
long
this
time.
nigga could cut twins, make them two. And that guy was like, baby Jesus.
Bro, me, I'm not like cutting someone open.
True.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then I wanted to become a priest for a while, but then I realized like I'm Catholic, so Catholic priests can't get married. I was like,
No, forget the married part. You know, priests have bank. Kwanza Kenyan pastors be rich.
Exactly.
So if you become a pastor, I wanted to become a pastor because I knew there's cash there.
There's money,
I saw some rich guy with bling bling, Range Rovers. I'm like, who's that guy? I want to be cool like that guy because he had cash. Shout out Pastor Kuna. But I guess so. You thought about the pastor thing. You thought about the doctor. What else?
I want to be an architect.
Mm-hmm.
That one stuck. I want to be an architect because I can draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just an artistic person, so I could draw, and then I still can't. But then I went to high school, and physics was not it.
Mm-hmm.
Like as soon as
is physics like a requirement for architecture?
Yeah, you have.
Okay,
to.
for sure.
You must do physics. So I was like, nah.
Okay.
I was like, no, this is not happening.
So, how do you finally convince Mom Dukes to get you out of Nova and to somewhere else? Is it like
I just said I'm not going back,
and that was it?
Nah, I'd been telling her like, man, I wanna leave. Then she's like, next time. This time I'm in Form 2. I'm like, man, I'm not finishing in this school. I said I'm not going back
at all.
Now I told her like, just look for a school because I'm not going to go back unless you carry me and like chain me there. I'm not going back.
And she wasn't down to do that.
Nah, she's gonna do it. I mean, my mom is like reasonable, so she was like, okay, cool. Then now I went to Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Saints is a whole different culture. It's day school. Yeah, now that's now where Genesis was made.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you get to Saints, I feel as though by that time you probably have an identity now.
Yeah.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
You understand more of who you are, what you want to do. You come in knowing what you want to do. Do you get involved in like extracurriculars? Do you focus on the school part, or like now that you're a day scholar, now you even have more time?
Yeah.
There's food at home. You can't complain.
And there's food in school also.
Yeah.
Saints was nice.
So tell me like what happens now. You go to Saints. What happens?
Now I know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna become a rapper.
And Mom knows. Everybody knows.
No one knows. Mom doesn't know.
So it's just you knowing you're scheming. Okay.
I knew, and I remember they had what was it? I think it was CNN. They came to the school for something. I don't remember what it was, but like they were interviewing new kids, and I was part of the new kids. And they said, I'm gonna become a rapper.
So at this point where you're being interviewed and saying you want to be a rapper, do you know any rappers?
Like live?
Like, do you know anybody who's a rapper? Like, because even if you had
Oma was in that school.
Okay.
Oma Fegi was in Saints, but he was in IB and he left.
Okay.
He left just the year I joined, so I knew Oma's bro. I didn't like personally know. Nah, I didn't know anyone.
Because like I feel like you could tell someone like, yo, I know this guy.
Yeah, I knew Sabi.
Okay.
I knew Sabi. I was best friends with Sabi's younger brother.
Okay.
That's how me and Sabi, like I've known Sabi since he was.
Okay.
Yeah. So
even for you, like Akina DSF homies are like older. You'd say they're like older.
They're older.
Okay.
They're still like 23 years old. I'm 19. So I knew Sabi. Sabi was like a big bro for me. I used to go over to his place back when he was making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So I've known him for a while. So I saw him when he was making music, but at that time it wasn't
popping off.
No, like in my head it wasn't like I wanna go do that as well. It was just more like that's pretty cool. That's nice.
Okay.
So now him is doing his thing. I wasn't really thinking about what anyone else is doing. I was like, man, I wanna be a rapper, and I'm sure I wanna be a rapper. And I really wasn't trying to do the Kenyan thing.
What were you trying to do?
I want even now I'm trying to like there's like a whole game plan now, but then I've realized how to do it would be a bit different than what I wanted to do back then. I wanna do what Burna Boy is doing, but I wanna bring the whole Kenyan sound now on a global scale.
Okay.
That's what I wanna do.
So what's the first time is the first time I'm sure that the first time you record is not the first time you write. So before I'm Not Fine, you had written a lot of other things.
Stuff, yeah.
So okay, you're writing a lot, you're doing freestyles here and there, you're doing different things. Yeah. When do you think, okay, maybe I should record some of these things? Because you already have the name. So now how do you get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna record?
Corona, I dropped my first song, I think it was in April 2020. We closed for school, like Corona. in March.
So at Saints, like Corona meant you guys have closed. You're not going to school.
I'm not going back to school.
And you, online.
Yeah.
Saints online.
Yeah.
You know, I went to primary in Saints, but that was in the 2000s.
Yeah,
and then
back in
I
the
can't
day.
imagine like Saints.
Yeah, online.
Online.
It was insane.
Like,
I don't think you understand.
me, I want a combi. Me, I want to go to school for the combi. Like, you're telling me,
Yeah, so yeah.
So I was playing with a kid today.
Yeah.
He told me there's Black Rock this weekend. I'm like, Black Rock is still happening.
was still a thing
I was told there was a
back then.
fight.
Yeah, there was a fight.
Bro, I'm like, last time I went to Black Rock was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That shit is still
a thing.
lit.
It's still a thing.
Guys are fighting about bitch. I don't know who. I'm like, this shit is interesting.
It's a whole thing.
It was a thing when I was
When you were doing it. Exactly.
So now to be told this shit is still going on, I love
Still a
it. I
thing,
love
bro.
it.
That culture is crazy.
Yeah.
So now, see, I've done. I've written my song. I'm recording in the house.
Yeah.
Tell my mom and my bro, relax. I'm trying to record.
Unapiga makelele,
Yeah,
yani.
guys are like, I'm with my phone. I
Yeah.
get the cupboard and I start recording and then I send my stuff.
So who? Okay, you said that you sent it to your friends who are producers who helped you mix and everything.
Yeah.
Who do you send it to?
I had friends who had started this whole producer thing. That's still my age though.
Okay.
So
what are the names?
It's called Prod Alvin. I don't know
Okay.
if you know him.
I know Prod Alvin.
Yeah, he produced Rasta Niñola
Yes,
and Sabi's
I
album.
know.
Yeah, so that's Prod Alvin. He's the guy who mixed and mastered my first song. There's a guy called Stazer. That's the guy who made the beat actually for I'm Not Fine, but
Okay.
he stopped making music.
Uh-huh.
I think he does stocks or something. But yeah, so that's.
So you send it to Prod Alvin.
I sent Prod Alvin to mix and master.
So all it is you send him the beat separately and the
beats
vocals, or do you send him
and
like
my
all the
vocals.
files and
The
everything?
beats and my vocals
Mhm.
on Gmail.
How long does it take for him to get it back to you?
At that time, it was like a day, less than a day. He sent it back.
Okay.
I was like, this is hard. Let me drop it. So I dropped it on a Tuesday at midnight.
Okay. SoundCloud, YouTube, where'd you drop it
Only
at?
only SoundCloud and YouTube.
Okay.
Nowhere else.
What happens? Because Stazer produced that. Stazer
Stazer
produced it.
produced
Yeah.
that. So now he posts. Like I get posts, guys comment on the Instagram thing. I've archived the post now, but then like guys commented, it was all nice. Man was like, man, I want more.
Mm.
And I felt like the song is cool, and it's nice, and that's true to me, but I want something I can perform. So I did a song called Bad, but then I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And I did BVD or something like that.
Yeah. BVD _ yeah.
Bro, I really regret dropping that song.
Why?
Because it's bad. As in, my shorty now, she tells me, like, yeah, no, that's not it.
Oh, she tells you live?
Yeah.
She doesn't even tell you like, baby, you know.
No, she's like, no, that's us. I was like, okay.
That's a nice girlfriend. Actually, if she's still alive, you should tell her
she's
thank
still my
you.
thing. She's my
Okay,
shorty.
tell her
Yeah,
thank you.
strong.
Like, you need people like those.
Exactly.
You know, maybe would be lying to you, telling this shit is dope, and then they're like, yeah.
Exactly. So
Then they
now-
behind your back they tell you.
Exactly.
Behind your back they tell their
Exactly,
homies that it's
guys.
trash.
Exactly.
I'd rather you tell me to my face though. For real, I appreciate her for telling
so
you.
she told me, nah, it's bad,
Mm.
but you can get better. I was like, fair.
Okay.
That's nice. Then I think it was What's My Name. That's the third one.
Yes. Is that her in the video?
Is she?
There's a video on YouTube.
Which one?
Like it's a
Nah, that's not her. That's not her. That's not her.
Okay.
On the thumbnail.
Yeah, on the thumbnail.
So that video, I was like, I don't know if that time where guys were shooting these homemade videos.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was like, I can do it. Let me
Uh.
make a music video. It didn't come out nice either, but it got views.
True.
It didn't come out nice either, but it got views. That was like my first K. First time I got a K.
Okay.
Then I think, I can't remember I think it was Leave Me Alone.
Leave Me Alone is next.
And I used to do this thing where I fake a bass because I thought it was cool. So I was faking out, like, yo.
You're trying to be Razor Man or what?
Yeah, that time I didn't even know who Razor Man was.
You have a new song with Razor Man? How you don't know?
That time I didn't know who it was.
know.
Yeah, so now, there's that. Then there's, if I'm not, what's the
I Want You, then
I
254.
Want You, then 254.
So now let me ask you something.
Yeah.
In this period that you're sharing these songs and everything,
Yeah.
I have two questions actually. Do you share with mom and bro?
So
At what point do mom and bro find out?
Okay.
Okay.
The entire time is my biggest fan for real.
Okay, from Rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Is he like listening right now?
Yeah.
Okay, shout
He
out.
memorized the
What's his
album
name?
before it came out. His name is Jeremy.
Shout out Jeremy.
Shout out Jeremy. So he's in class 6.
Mhm.
Biggest fan.
Dope.
Biggest fan. So
Uh-huh.
now after I dropped I'm Not Fine,
Mm.
my mom was called by her sister.
Because I wouldn't want to, bro. My child said that I would be
Yeah, my mom
confused.
was called
You know,
by
as a
her
mother, you're like,
sister.
did I do everything right as a
Exactly.
mother? As a mother, you know, I love you. I give you everything.
Exactly.
You know,
So my
because
mom-
moms really be doing the most.
Yeah, they
and
do.
shout out to moms.
They do.
And it's not their fault. Human beings are just, you know.
So she was told by her sister that my cousin, her sister's daughter,
Mm.
was listening to my music.
Mm.
I was like, what do you mean his music? Like he makes music. Yeah, so then she comes and asks me what I'm doing. I just told her I'm releasing music. Then I could sense the energy was off. So I deaded that story quick. I said I need to go.
Oh, so you knew like this is it's a touchy subject. You don't wanna.
I mean I need to go.
Okay.
So we stopped talking. Like I didn't tell her anything about after that.
For how long though? Can you ghost like?
So I was just dropping music. I think she liked to leave me alone though.
Okay.
Then she also liked I Want You.
Okay.
I Want You was like an improved version of What's My Name in terms of the video.
Yes.
All bad though. All of them were.
But then now she's peeping.
Yeah, she's peeping. She's
But she's not saying anything to
she's not
you.
saying anything. We're not talking about it. It's like I've dropped a song. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then now I dropped My Stress. That's the first time I shot an actual video.
I see that.
That's the first time I shot an actual video.
So now when you drop the video, do you like okay, so when you drop My Stress, a video is a lot of work.
Yeah.
How did you end up like making a video and how did that like that's a process?
I had a friend who was doing I don't know if you know a guy called Ndege.
I do not.
He's a musician called Ndege, check him out. Shout out Ndege. So now he had a videographer and he was clean. And I was like, man, I wanna do a video with that guy.
Yeah.
So I did a video with the guy and I think his name was Trevor Chagga.
Yeah.
So he shot the video and then we shot it at his house even. In his estate.
Is this it's a house, it's fun vibes.
Yeah, so it was nice. I mean, I liked it. But that was the first time I was like, this song could actually pop. This was now the first time I was making a song and I was like, this hook is catchy. It's nice.
But this is COVID time, so let me ask you something. How do you promote a song? Because like I can't even blame you. The video has 2,000 views.
Yeah.
It's a clean video.
Yeah. How do I promote it?
Like if you could look back in hindsight, because I know you're a guy who does retrospective. It's like this nigga knows how. But like, if you could go back with this video, would you do anything different? Not the recording, not the video, but like
the promo.
How do you promo? Because that was you know in that time everybody was online, so it was the best time to be actually online. To be very so it's like you were online, you were the right. But could you? Because there's a lot of comments, there's a lot of views, but like, do you feel like you did everything you could have done for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
At that time. You know, I'm just thinking, even now, like if I went back, I don't think I'd have promoted that hard. Because imagine if I promoted in pops, then all my music is just bad. Like any music before that. Because you know, I'm just thinking, you know, it's nice when you have like a catalog.
It's true. Because you know, you have two bodies of work under your belt, journey and moments.
Exactly.
So even when I find you,
you have like a whole.
Yeah, because if I found you and I had only heard this, I'm not finding shit. I'd have said dead it. But then when I go back, I'm like, oh shit, I know all of these guys. I'm like, okay, let me listen. I'm like, I think I didn't just get. Okay, let me. And then there's another one. Okay,
exactly.
So it's like it's perfect.
Yeah. So now, if I pop off now. Like it makes sense. True. Now I'll push. Now I'll pay for promotion and everything. But like at that time, I'm just thinking. I was just telling guys, post on your status, post on your story, and that's it.
And how are you balancing school and music at that point? Because I feel like now that you are not in school, you probably had more time to focus on music. But then you could end up focusing too much on the music, and then the school hurts.
Exactly.
So did you?
But it was online. Everything was just online.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know, man. Like I'd be shooting a video and I'm in class. You know, it's like I was doing everything at the same time.
You know when you say when you're in class, I'm like, how do you do that? But then you are not really in class. You're not really in class. Yeah.
So it's like I'm shooting a video while I'm my earphones.
True.
I'm listening to what the
You're doing everything you need to be doing.
Everything I want to be doing. So it's like that was nice. And then I think I dropped another song. I dropped Mission on 2021, 2022 January.
Okay.
So I dropped Mission. I go back to school. When I go back to school now, now we're doing the final year. I couldn't be that active.
So did you do 844? Did you do IG?
I was in Form 4.
Oh, so you did like the proper. Oof. Okay.
Kenyan serious.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, I finished like. Now I'm doing Form 4. I think I dropped one more song. It's called Osama.
Yes.
I dropped Osama in the course of the year, and then I didn't drop anything else. I finished school.
Okay.
I was like, I'm working on it.
So now when you're done with school, because that's an important point, I feel like, in life and in your journey.
Yeah.
As you've been going through school, you've also been balancing the music.
Yeah.
So now for you, does finishing school means finally I can just focus on the music, or is it like a question mark? And biggest thing I'm thinking about is mom.
Yeah.
Because already she's like, you know this is something kanyagia.
Yeah.
So are you like, now I'm done. Like when you give your parents what this is what I owed you your education, here you go. Like I guess what did it mean for you to finish school?
My mom, as now the journey progressed, I think I had dropped Coming Soon. That's the jam now. Coming Soon was the first track I had recorded on a microphone and shot an actual video for, and I was like, yeah, Coming Soon, this one could pop off. In fact, I chatted Omoke.
Hey, you are ready. Big bank. Big bank.
This man told me 7K. That time 7K is the most thing. Like just to edit.
The guy, if Omoke told you 7K right now, you would quickly.
Drop it quick. So
bruh, Fuliza, I'm sure everything. Yeah.
As in, he was like, yeah, just send me the footage, I'll edit it. That time I was ready, but I think I slugged.
Yeah, you definitely slacked. Hey, you'll never get a deal like that one again. I won't lie to you.
So I would have gotten that.
That nigga just shot BN's newest video. Have you seen that Too Easy video? It doesn't even look like it was in Kenya. That looks like, because you know, Inauma was shot in South Africa. Because BN didn't think we had good enough videographers here. And then Omoke came correct with that Too Easy. There's nobody even watching him anywhere close, bro. Shout out Ivan Odi and all of them.
All those guys are.
But Omoke right now is on fire.
Yeah, he is. He's a bit insane. So yeah, anyway, Omoke was going to shoot that Coming Soon video, but my homie shot it and edited it. And then that time 7K was a lot, and I'm not gonna ask my mom for 7K.
Of course.
Shoot a video. What does that mean?
7K is still a lot, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
For me at least.
Yeah, it is. But you know now, in like for Omoke, 7K.
It's an investment.
Yeah,
it's an investment. It's not that you're bougie, you know.
Exactly. So now at that time, after I dropped Coming Soon, I got a show.
Nice.
I'm 17 years old. I got a show at Bahamas. I don't know if you know Bahamas.
Bahama Breeze.
Yeah.
Your mom not letting you go there?
400 bob.
Your
No,
mom?
I mentioned my mom, I'm going.
What?
17 years old, I'm entering the club and I'm performing. There's nothing like that. You're not telling me anything.
Bro, my mom would have frozen me and said, you're not leaving my house.
I chat.
You're gonna come back where?
I told her.
You're gonna come back where?
I'll go with my cousin. My cousin's like 22.
Okay.
At that time now. Big guy. So no one's touching me.
Okay.
So we can get there. All my friends, we're all underage, all of us went to the club. I stand on the speaker. 254 is playing, Coming Soon is playing, My Stress is playing. That time I'm feeling
on top of the world.
I'm feeling nice. I'm on a speaker. Everyone is going crazy. People I don't know. That's the first time I've ever performed.
People you don't know.
People I don't know are dancing. Two shorties are making out. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the life.
This is what I want to do now. Paid 400 bob. I'm like, guys, you don't even know me. Like, look at me.
Yeah.
I've made it.
Bro, you could have bought a smoke and a beer.
Man,
no one can tell you shit.
No one's telling me anything, bro.
And it's not your mom's forsook, it's your forsook.
It's my forsook, bro.
Yeah.
I went back home. Told my mom, she's like, I'm proud of you.
For real?
Said,
that's so sweet.
I said, yeah. This is my thing now.
Okay.
So you can even check the video, my highlights on Instagram. That's the first time because I have a highlight of all my shows.
Okay.
So on that's the first time I ever performed. I was 17. Time my shirt is there, all my friends are there, everyone's all going crazy. So I finished Form 4. After finishing Form 4, I was like, yo. Me, even
your teachers knew, like your headmaster, anybody
knew I was a musician. They were, why are you not cutting your hair? Because I'm a rock star.
Buddha. So we're sorry.
So now, that's when I met like a lot of my friends now. My current manager, shout out Ben. I know he's listening right now.
Shout out Ben.
Yeah, Ben Ope, that's my manager. He's my bestie. So he's we were in high school together. He's my desk mate. And that time I'm working on an album. I told him I'm working on an album. It's gonna be the best album that's in Kenya. Guaranteed. Like no one's watching me.
Yeah.
I made 300 songs.
300 songs?
For Johnny. I made 300 songs. And I walked. I played for him. He told me ass. I played for my homies ass. You guys, you're not going anywhere. I told him, hey, okay, sour. I'll keep grinding. I made it. 12 songs. Johnny.
Hey, pause, bro.
June 3rd.
You made 300 songs.
They're somewhere in my computer.
Your computer has space?
3 songs.
So how do you narrow it down from 300 to 12?
So Johnny,
bro, this makes me appreciate this project so much more now. I would have never known that had I never interviewed you. Yeah. Like I would have just played a journey and moved on with my life.
Yeah, 3 songs, and I don't think you understand, man.
Please tell me.
How did I make it?
Because because now the reason this was dope for me when I discovered it is I saw the homies. I saw Sabiu there, I saw Cobbs there, I saw Razorman there, I saw Jerome there, I saw Kanzu there. So I was like, damn. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, how does this? I know Kanzu went to Saints, but early. I don't know if you found him in Saints. Yeah. So how does a 300 become 12, and then such a body of work that you're proud of? Because the one thing I've realized about you is you're one, not afraid to tell yourself that you're shit when you're shit,
Yeah.
or you're not afraid to take the criticism, or
Right.
like a lot of people, if you tell them they've done something wrong, they're so it's like, okay, sorry, I can't even give you feedback.
Facts.
But like, how do you get to the point where you can critique yourself, you can accept people's critique, but also know what's going to, because it's been a journey for you. How does journey come about?
Journey, like I've planned it out, how the albums are gonna look. So there's journey, there's moments, it's going to be an EP, maybe it's gonna be called Almost There. It's gonna be Destination, that's gonna, I'm sure, by the time I'm making Destination, that's gonna pop.
Okay.
And a couple others, it's still in the formative stage, but those are the ones that are like Foresight. There's an EP, and Destination. So Journey was supposed to be, I wanted to be like, I had nothing to live up to. Like, this is my first body of work. So there's like, I'm not comparing myself to anything else, just to myself.
Yeah.
So I wanted to set the bar so high that no one else could reach it.
Yeah.
And then I have to top myself. That's what I wanted to do. So that's why I worked so hard on Journey. I think I worked harder on Journey than I did on.
So now when you're trying to do this though, how would you explain it? And I don't know how to ask the question, but how do you explain to someone like Kanzu or someone like Cobbs that this is my vision for this project, and I
didn't
want
tell them.
Because I feel like that would have confused
Yeah,
them.
confused them. I didn't tell them.
Because even talking to you right now, when you're saying this destination, I kind of get it in the sense of that you're trying to get to a destination, and when you make the music for the destination, like when you go to the destination, you make the music for the destination. But if you told me that 4 years ago, I'd look at you like,
yeah, what's going on?
Hey, bruh, change it.
The first time, let me see. I told you I knew Sabi. I knew Sabi, but I didn't want to work with Sabi because he was on another level. I knew I wasn't that good.
Had you heard like I'm on one, or what had you like? What Sabi was? Where was Sabi at this point?
Sabi had dropped Fanya like this already.
Okay.
So man, I was like, I mean, it'd be cool, and I can't get that feature because he's my friend.
Yeah.
But I'm not at that level yet.
According to you?
Yeah, at the time I just dropped my stress and everything, so I knew I couldn't get Sabi, and it'll be worth it. I need that when I have a Sabi Wu on a song because he's very talented.
Yeah.
It's worth it. So I started grinding, and I met Cobbs. I texted 19.
Shout out 19.
Yes, 19 sent me a beat. 2020. I made a song and I was like, man, I want Cobbs on this. Then he was like, okay, cool, I'll give you the link. And it was that's how I met Cobbs. So Cobbs, I went to his house in 2020, and we didn't work on anything. We didn't like grind on anything, but a relationship was formed. So I was that kid, and I was chilling that time. Mask was working on 99.
Okay, 99. The one he did with Belly, Mrema.
That time I was working. Those were all there. We were all just chilling. So we're chilling in the area, and like now we're just chopping it up. We played PS, then I went home. But that was the first time I met now Cobbs. So a relationship was built. Now I started working on Journey. I'm working on Journey. I'm still working on Journey. This is after Osama, right?
Which was like the one you did right after school.
Yeah.
And dropped the video for.
I even shot the video in the school field, the Saints field, if you can tell.
The video, that part of up there. Yeah.
So now after that, I'm working on Journey. I think the first feature I got on Journey was Razorman.
Okay. How do you find Razorman? How do you link with Razorman?
I DM'd him. I sent him CJ Shiba.
Okay.
I sent him CJ Shiba as track number 4.
Okay.
He's like, yo, this is hard. He gave me a short. The verse is really short. But that was the slot for his verse, so he just gave me what I asked for.
Yeah.
Really hard, and I was like, this is crazy. So I got Razorman. That's the first time, and he sent me. I told him, send me a clip of like what you think about the song. Then I don't know if you can find it on my gram. He's just gassing me up, telling me working with Genesis was really great. What. Like, I bet I'm gonna use that for the rollout for the album. And then after that, I got Kanzu. How did I get Kanzu? I think I DM'd him also. Told him I have a song for you, and I made that's how I'd made Jew. I sent it to him, and then now Nataka. I made Nataka. Nataka was a very old song. I sent it to Sabiu. I sent it to Sabiu.
Okay.
He said it's hard, but he didn't give me a verse. I was like, okay. So he didn't give me a verse. I was like, maybe this song is trash. I sent it to Kaush. Kaush didn't give me a verse.
You are like up there where you had Kaush access.
I didn't like he didn't know me. But I sent him
like
on
a
his
DM
email, on his email. I sent him on his email. I told him on his DM that I've sent you a beat, that song. Check it out.
Kaush is hard to find, my nigga.
Kaush
is hard to find,
now,
my nigga. Yeah.
So he
I mean, seeing the nigga is even a blessing.
Yeah. So now Kaush, Sabi's, nah, no one, Oma, nothing. I might keep the song out. Maybe the song is trash. It's okay. I was supposed to link with Sabiu for a studio session, but he cancelled last minute.
Okay.
Because he needed somewhere. He had to be somewhere. I was like, let's get on call. Because he was supposed to come to my house to record. Because I have a mic and everything. I recorded Johnny at my house.
Okay.
So he was like, yo, man, like, let's just call. Last time I'm like, okay, so I'll just give me like 30 minutes. I call, shout out my producer, Mikey. So I shout Mikey, we cook on Discord, tell him we're making a beat right now. So I made the beat for Vibe with Mikey.
You made the beat?
No, Mikey made the beat,
okay.
but I'm telling him, like, I have an ear, so I tell him, that sounds nice.
Okay, you're exactly producing almost, yeah.
So I'm telling him, yo, this is cool. He plays the beat, the chorus comes in immediately. I send Sabi with the beats, we get on call. I performed the song for him. I say he cuts the call.
Like, without saying anything?
Just give me a minute, cuts the call. No cap. 10 minutes later, he sends me a verse. Like, he sends me an email.
He didn't even have the beat, though.
I sent him the beat.
Okay.
He sends me the verse.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
The verse on the beat and the verse solo.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back a bit for a second. So you're supposed to have a studio session with him in person. Something comes up, he can't get on the call.
Come, so we get
so
on
you
call.
get on a call where you guys are making the beat live.
No, I made the beat with Mikey.
You and Mikey are making the beat in the studio.
Yeah,
on call.
Discord.
On Discord.
Yeah, so him is making it in his house on FL Studio.
Okay.
Me, I'm telling him what I'm hearing, and he sends me the beat.
So it's almost like a Zoom call type thing.
Yeah, kind of like a Zoom call, but Sabi's not on the call yet. So I cut the call with Mikey. I get on WhatsApp with Sabi. Tell Sabi, yo, this song is hard. This is what I have. Ati Friday tulidunda tukaruka na maguys na pesa iliisha lakini tulijinice na Stacy alisema ako home alilai juu alikuwa klabu mi na yeye vibe. He had that like I bet.
Okay.
Sends me a verse, 10 minutes. That's my biggest song to date.
But didn't he tell you he couldn't talk? So how comes he was able to get on the call?
He said he couldn't come to my house
like,
for the studio session.
Yeah.
So he got on the call and then he did the song.
Okay.
Did the song, he sent me the verse and I was like, this verse is hard.
Yeah.
I'm not recorded. This entire time I'm not recorded.
Oh, it's just his verse only.
Yeah.
So now you're fucked because you have Sabiu who you already think is great.
Yes, I was like,
and then I was like, you have to now come onto the song after him.
Yeah, so I made the chorus. I already done the chorus. That's what he
because that's what you performed for him on the floor.
So now he did it. Now he sent me the knee. I did my chorus. Then I sent it to my producer. The next day I write my verse. Because I was like, I'm not getting watched on my song.
Yeah, you can't.
So I send Nani my mixing engineer is called Steve Jack. Shout out him. He mixes and masters. He works with Tabi. I don't know if you know Tabi.
I know Tabi for life.
Yeah, Tabi for life. Yeah. So he mixes and masters. He mixed and mastered the whole album. But so he did that for Vibe. Right now, that's the biggest song I have.
Okay.
Now Nataka. Mind you, the album's supposed to drop in like a week. I have 11 songs.
But you wanted 12 or you didn't have a number?
11.
Okay.
But then I don't know what told me, let me send Kobe the song. I sent Kobe the song. Kobe tells me, give me a day. He calls me, tells me, send me the original beat. I want to make my verse longer. Okay.
Nice.
He tells me, no cap, at like 1 a.m. he sends me the verse. Tells me, now you can like drop it. Like put it on DSPs.
The album or the song?
The album.
Okay.
Because that's the only song that's left.
Did he understand that there's only one song that was left?
Yes, I told him that's the only song that's left. So like if you're doing it, do it quick because I want to drop my track list and everything. He did it and sent me. That verse is hard. I don't know if you've heard it.
Yeah.
That verse is hard.
Yeah. But both Kobe and Sabiu
all of them go crazy. So now Feel is another song with Razor Man. He did that before as well. He did that before the Cobbs verse.
Okay.
Then I dropped the album. An album on June 3rd last year.
So let me ask you something. And I don't know if you know this, but it's something I can't stop thinking about. I'm thinking about, and I'm going to have the answer by the end of the interview, but I want to know if you have the answer because I'm trying to figure out if there's an answer. The people you work with, yes, you're choosing them.
Yeah.
Do you think that they see the vision that you have?
Yeah.
Is it your grind or is it your talent? Like, why do you think
They're
that
working with me.
yeah, like because I'm trying to figure it out in my head.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm asking questions that are in my head.
Yeah, and I'm getting
but
that.
but I'm like, when Cobbs is like, yo, okay, I'll hit you, let me send you this, or Sabi was like, okay, let me hear that. Like, they could work with anybody.
Why are they choosing me?
Like, do they fuck with, like, is it, what do you think, what do you think that's about you
Yeah.
that people are down to work with you or even help you? I'll say help you in the sense of, for someone to know, okay, you have an album coming out, I want, like, it's helping you.
Fact.
But like, why do you think they help you? You think it's, because from what I'm seeing, I'm seeing how your mind works is different. I can already see that.
Yeah.
So when you see someone who's thinking different, you also like, okay, maybe, because they don't have, they almost trying to understand what you're trying to do and then aligning.
Yeah.
Why do you think it happens for you like that? Because you're very much ahead.
Yeah.
But then how do you get people to catch up, or how do you get them to see your vision? Because like, even the stuff you're telling me now, my next question for you is very ahead. But I'm like, is this guy, are you, how?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think I don't know, like, pull a calligraph, but me, I think I'm talented.
Okay.
I genuinely think it's probably that. I think they can see. Back then, maybe not as much. But like now it's like, yeah, I think so. I think now there's the like, yeah.
But do you feel like you had to prove yourself?
Yeah, I did. That's why, like, I think I spend more time in the studio than anyone.
That's what I'm saying. For you to make 300 songs,
Yeah, I spend more time.
you're trying. You're very few niggas is doing 300 songs. You know, like you will get bored, or you will say,
like, screw it.
yeah.
I'm so sure I spend more time in the studio than anyone. I think because if you hear the growth from Johnny to Moments is a lot.
Yeah.
The growth from I'm Not Fine to Johnny is
a lot.
A lot. Why? Because I've spent so much time. Like, you know, Kobe told me something crazy. He told me about this thing called the 10x rule. If I want one good of something, I'll do it 10 times.
Yeah, bro. If I don't want to hit one shot good. I want to hit 100 shots good.
So now look how many you're gonna do.
Yeah, because you could do this 300 more times. Because that's how you've taught yourself.
Exactly. So now that's what I want to do now. So I've been in the studio. I spend nights in the studio. I've been in the studio with the woman, Mr. K, at 4 a.m. I've been, as in, the last month I've not slept well because of this album.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. Like, it's probably, it's talent, but I think I try and overwork myself as well.
So I have a very interesting question for you.
Yeah.
From Journey to Moments, there's growth.
Yeah.
But I have something I've been trying to figure out. By the way, and I'll say something random quickly and then come back.
Yeah.
When I saw Timmy Blanco on Shaking, I was shaking.
Yeah.
Kiggs is my boy.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect Kibbs to step up the way he stepped up.
Yeah.
Close to Timmy.
Yeah.
Like, I probably have like 6 songs by Kiggs that I love. But his rap on Shaking,
crazy. You know what? Exactly.
Like that nigga,
insane.
Bro. And I know Kiggs very well.
Yeah.
Like, I was impressed. Like me, I was waiting for Blanco.
Yeah.
Then I didn't hear Blanco. I was like, who this?
Kiggs. Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
And that kid works hard.
Yeah.
And I see Kiggs grinding, so I
We
appreciate.
went studio with him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I always see him grinding. So it's like, it's dope to see, like, one, you don't get Blanco versus just. It doesn't just happen. But then when you put Kiggs there and then Kiggs steps up on some. Where this nigga come from? Who this nigga? Like,
who's this nigga?
I guarantee you, so many people will be asking who Kiggs is, because we all know Blanco.
Yeah.
We all know Timmy.
Yeah.
We know everything there is to know about Timmy. But like, Kiggs really impressed me on that one.
He did. That's probably the hardest song in terms of bars. Like,
yes.
Yeah, we were in the studio with all of them.
Okay.
We locked in.
So we're gonna get into that.
1, 2 a.m.
We're gonna get into that. But my curiosity is somewhere else for a second right now.
Yeah.
Growth, but not even growth, sound. I'd like to say that the sound on Journey is different from the sound on Moments.
Facts.
So like, I feel like if I listened to Journey, I would have mistakenly placed you somewhere in the Kilimani Baby era.
Yeah.
But then when I listen to Moments, I hear different. So I guess, how do you define your sound in terms of right now, future, but also past and present? Like the music you're making right now, I don't want to call it world and I don't want to call it hip hop. But like, how would you define the music you're making now? But then backwards and also forward, what's the sound?
What's the song?
Yeah.
Johnny was a 2-part album.
Mm.
So there's the first part, which is all the trap, hip hop, Kilimani boy stuff.
Mhm.
The second part, which is Afro, R&B, introspective music.
Yes.
That's what that part of the album is what I've repeated most.
Mm.
Because I'll perform the first part of the album anytime I perform.
Mm.
But the second part of the album is what I'm listening to when I'm in the house.
So you're listening to your stuff back, like
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
listening because I'm like, I can't do that again.
Mm.
Like I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'll approach a beat the same way if I didn't hear what I said the first time.
Mhm.
So I have to listen to myself and be like, yeah, let's not do that. So now let's do something else. Now,
But then how do you change?
How do I change it?
Because there's one thing to know.
Yeah.
But then it's like, this is my voice. How do I?
How do I change it?
Yeah.
So now I credit a lot of my producers. Shout out Barry Mello.
Shout out B Mello. Yeah.
Shout out Barry Mello. Shout out Prod Mikey.
Mhm.
Mikey's goated. Shout out Ongeri. Shout out, I know him is listening. I know, hey, bro. Shout out all my producers.
Mhm.
Shout out Maskoff. Maskoff executive produced this
I
album.
also produced by Maskoff. Yeah.
So many people, bro. Shout out Steve Dark again. So like, I credit them because they send me beats and I tell them, yo, this is what I want. And I'll sit down and make a beat with a producer, and that beat will inspire a different sound from what I did the first time.
Okay.
I also do my best. When I finished Johnny, I won't lie, it was very hard because like I was making very similar music for a very long time. I have like 6 songs with Kanzu that we did.
Mhm.
And like it's just like I'm just hearing myself and I'm like, bro, like I need to like bust out of this like different cadence. I need to do something
Yep.
different. So by the time I was doing Moments, I was like, I wanna make music that's not just Kilimani, but it has the Kilimani, it's in Kilimani inspired, but it'll pop around everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I know, I'm sure whoever is listening, whoever you are, if you're listening to that album, there's one song you're gonna come out with and you like it, I'm
Yeah.
sure. That's what I wanted to do.
So you asked me when you walked in my favorite song.
Yeah.
Off Moments. And so far for me, it's Sitaki.
Yeah.
And this is my third listen.
Yeah.
And you interrupted my third listen. I'm going to finish it. But like, I love Sitaki and I love Oba Mafigi and Mr. K.
Yeah.
So tell me about how that record came about.
3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the studio in Kilimani.
In Kilimani.
So of course you know the vibes that are already there,
Yes.
bro. And the studio has no windows, so it's hot boxed by. And we're chilling in the studio, and I'm chatting up home. I'm telling him, you guy, Riverside Walk, that bar for Riverside Walk killed me.
Mm.
Which
one?
Done for not Riverside Walk, it was painting. He said, "Ati nisinyoe foodie."
Yes, because he did in the intro for the song.
Yeah.
Actually, she said what? She said
Exactly.
Because that's the intro.
That's the intro. So actually, that was actually a
because that was really weird. Because when I was listening,
yeah,
like,
where is that from?
Yeah, but then if you didn't connect it for me, because I was like, she doesn't like when you know the food. I was like, this is weird shit.
It's a weird conversation.
Yeah. So even when I was listening, I'm like, anyway, this is
it's okay.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah. So
I don't get it, but you know what?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Forget about it. So yeah, I chatted him, and it's actually like that was genuinely the conversation that was happening. So we were laughing, and when it was Mr. K who played the beat, FK produced it. He played the beat.
Shout out FK. FK is heavy.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah.
He's heavy. So I was like, he actually produced Shaking with another guy, Timmy Blanco's homie. So Timmy
What's his
Blanco's homie, it's called Shohi.
Okay.
So Shohi sent the beat, but FK added the 808s. I don't know if you hear like how hard the 808s come on during Blanco's verse, during the chorus.
Yeah.
Like that was not there in the original beat. So FK, shout out him.
Shout out FK.
So now Mr. K played the song. I was like, damn, I may have the hook on this one. This is my song, I've said.
Oh, you claimed quickly.
This is my song.
Okay.
And then I was like,
You had something written, or you were just?
no, I wrote it,
okay.
wrote it there.
Okay.
This is 3 a.m. I'm exhausted. So I read the song and I'm like, the first thing that comes to mind is that thing for Foodie, Eco Clean, Kamanyele, Kibaki. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna be funny. So I wrote that and then I performed the chorus. And then those guys go crazy. I had to record the second take because they started laughing.
Like in the record, you could hear them.
Yeah,
Like it was so funny. Even they were geeking inside. Yeah.
So they were like geeking. I was like, nah, bro, guys. No, I had to record the second verse. I recorded it again. He was like, yeah, this is hard. Omar hopped on it. Mr. K doesn't write. I don't know if you know that.
No, I don't
He
know
doesn't
this.
write. He freestyles.
For real?
So he freestyles one line, another line, or like he'll do two
Okay,
lines
something
at a
Mr. K has
time.
been doing really interesting.
Yeah.
Besides the producing, which I'm so happy that he's producing,
Yeah.
he's done something where he can make himself not sound like himself.
Exactly.
And that's something I feel like I first heard with Cobbs. Because Cobbs, there's times where Cobbs doesn't sound like Cobbs.
Exactly.
And then now Mr. K, most recently,
He started doing that
I
thing.
heard some exclusives the other day,
Yeah.
and I couldn't tell.
It was him.
It was him.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
because I'm asking who is
Mr.
this,
K
and he's
is the
like,
same.
Mr. K. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So Mr. K, he started doing his thing.
Uh-huh.
So Omar's done his verse. Then we're waiting on Mr. K.
Mm.
Then he finishes his verse. Then the chorus comes in again. I'm like, guys, I wanna write a verse, guys. So they're like, okay, start the verse. So then what did I say? Hit it from behind, yani do that.
Yeah.
I ain't like Ugali, but this hustle mean a school, man. Pussy kinda wrinkly, think I'm messing with the cougar. She a metal bender, how she playing with the tuma. So now, like, as I was rapping, this guy's like this, man. Omar's like this.
This is jamming.
So yeah, it was crazy. Now Omar doesn't even, like, Omar writes with a pen and a pad.
Mm.
Like, not on his phone,
Yeah.
just with a pen and a pad. So now he gets back. He's like, okay, say less. Yeah, I had to pipe it. Peter Piper. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And that song was so organic. It came on.
It's my favorite song, to be very honest. It's a fun record.
Yeah.
But then it's also just a record I can listen to over and over and
Yeah,
over
that's-
again.
that's-
Into moments, I want to talk about something you said early on in the interview that I can't stop thinking about.
Yeah.
You talked about wanting to put Kenyan music on the map.
Yeah.
And when you say the map, you said the global scene.
Global scene.
And I don't know if you're trying to excite me, but that aligns with that aligns with my vision. Like, my vision is to be able to, I want to be able, I love for Kenyan music to be globally accepted and recognized.
Yeah.
One, I want them to accept us, like to you know how they know at least Akina Davido and Akina Burna Boy. I want them to know us.
Yeah.
And then once they know us, I want them to recognize us.
Yeah,
Give us the Grammys, give us the BETs.
Exactly.
Like, it's one thing for them to know us.
But now
It's easy for them. You can make a stupid song and we can trend and we'll be viral. But like, I want them to recognize Kenyan music and then
and like freaking give us its awards. Yeah.
So how? And we all see Burna Boy. We're seeing the amazing
This man
things.
has done
It's bro, incredible.
80,000. He sold out in 80,000.
Incredible
Bro,
things.
it's insane. Yeah.
Whether it's the Grammy nominations, the Grammy win, the sold out shows, like what he's done is incredible. But like, I'm stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in how do you plan to do that, and what are you thinking, and what do you think would be the way to get there?
Yeah.
But then, as we're getting into moments, I'm trying to figure something out. When we started, you were, for the lack of better word, you were the small bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
these guys know you
As
the small bro.
Small bro, yeah.
But then, as you're coming into moments when you can be in the studio with them
And we're vibing.
and you're vibing, I don't think you're small bro no more. And that's what I want to ask you about, because I'm seeing the growth from small bro.
Yeah.
I know him. Like, it's easy niggas know you. This is Nairobi. We know niggas.
Yeah.
But then, do you move from small bro to respect? Are you a peer?
See, I'm a peer now.
And that's what I'd want for you, you know. So I'm wondering the transition from small bro to peer, and then how you plan on taking this shit global. Because it's easy to say it, harder to do. What's your plan? How do we get there? 2 questions in one, sorry.
Yeah, so let me start with the little bro thing. So, like, yeah, I was little bro. And fair.
That's what I thought, yeah. I didn't want to...
It's true, like, I had to be little bro because, like, I was not at that level. I have 2 albums out. I'm at that level now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just little bro. Now I'm competition. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting shows, you're doing everything they're doing.
I performed at school.
So they can't treat you like little bro no more. Yeah.
That's not a thing.
But I was hoping that the respect change. You know, there's one thing as being treated a little bro, and then niggas start seeing, oh, we know you, Genesis. It's not Lil Joel, no, that's Genesis.
That's
you know, you check out his projects, Journey. But you see, when you have that, that's where I'd want you to be right now. I'm hoping, in my mind, I'm hoping as you're transitioning from Journey to Moments, you're now in the game and you're a peer, and
I'm in,
they see you even as competition. If anything,
they do. They do. Generally, something I really like respect, like I appreciate, is the respect that all the guys for DSF showed me when I
Big
was
love to DSF. I love them niggas to death.
like they never made me feel lesser.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they were bigger, but like they never made me feel like my talent was less or like I was not as good. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as good then, but they never made me feel like it. But now the respect is we're equals now. So it's like that makes me feel amazing because I can be in a studio. I actually,
because you'd be nervous if you were sitting, bro. If I was in the studio with Blanco, I would not even rap. I would say just y'all just let me do the intro. Yo, what's up? Genesis.
That's me.
Yo, rap that shit. Yo, motif. Yeah, man, just need to I don't need to be rapping next to Blanco, but for you to be even saying I'm a rap next to Blanco, I expect you to be coming correct.
Exactly, I had to.
Yeah,
and I did.
Yeah, you have to.
I can say
Yeah,
for a fact, none of them carried me.
True.
I'm sure none of them carried me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, just getting to that point where I'm not Little Bro anymore. That was my goal.
Okay.
Now,
Good job, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. So now I'm gonna be. Now let me actually this is serious. Now I'm gonna be the biggest artist in the world.
In the world.
That's the goal.
How are we getting there? Because
how we getting there?
We can talk, but we were talking Burna Boy.
Yeah.
But how do you get?
How do I get there?
How do you get there? Like what's?
If you listen to the album, it's 3 parts.
Mhm.
It's moments in fun, moments in love, moments in thought.
Okay.
Moments in fun is track 1 to track 8.
Yes.
Moments in love is track 9 to track 12.
Okay.
Track 13 and 14 is moments in thought.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna get there. That's how I'm gonna get there. How I'm gonna
So
get
say that
there
one more
is
time. Moments in.
Moments in fun.
Okay.
Moments in love. Moments in thought.
And your plan to get to this world domination or this place that you hope to get to, which is the destination, is to be in the moment.
Is to be in that. Not even just that.
Mm.
You know what? Do you know why Drake is the biggest artist?
Because he speaks to our generation. I feel like Drake explains what we're going. You know how your caption for I'm Not Fine is.
Yeah.
That's what Drake does
That's
for the
what
world.
Drake does for the
like
world.
Drake can take
exactly.
There's a new song he has called Searching or some shit. It's
Come
like
and rescue me.
yeah, come and rescue. You see, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Take me out the club.
Yeah,
take me out the So
take me out the market. Yeah.
Drake is. I fuck with Drake because that's what I'm going through.
Exactly.
If you can make me, you can put what I'm going through into words better than I can. And of course, I'm gonna fuck with you. That's what I fuck with Drake.
what I'm gonna
He puts
do
my
now.
life, and I'm sure it's other millions of other. But I feel like it's just me.
It's just
I feel
you.
like he's talking to me
you direct.
Yeah.
That's exactly what X did for me, and that's what I'm gonna do for the world.
Tough.
That's what I'm gonna do. So that's why you see, if you listen to what I'm saying, yeah, you like Sitaki because you relate to Sitaki. Someone shorties come and tell me they like nights like these because it gives them that nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
You know, someone will tell me they like Shaking because it's like that's hard.
Yeah.
Those are bars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know I have the ability to do everything. I'm never gonna confine myself, and that's how I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So there's the Kenyan flavor, but I'm gonna bring it I'm gonna like expand it to like a global scale and like do it the best way I can. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Who's on intro for Party? Because I know the voice.
Samina Rabah from
Yeah. Because I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, I know this voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know this voice.
It's Samina Rabah from The Trend.
Okay. I saw you were on her show on
Maisha Magic.
Maisha Magic.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience because that's being
That
on
was
TV,
amazing.
and
That
that's
was
not just
amazing.
a local nigga.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
international,
So
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm
one
not
big
the
up.
bro.
I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Big up for you for that
Thanks.
spot. One, and then
Yeah.
how did that happen?
I've done TV before. I did KBC. I had an interview after I dropped Johnny.
Okay.
I did Y254 as well. I came here as well. But how I got the link, literally someone called me.
Okay.
Like someone DM'd me and gave them my number and they called me.
Mhm.
They told me they want me to come. I didn't know it was a serious thing. I thought it was jokes. But I was
Okay.
like, you want
That's
to
a big
interview me?
look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to interview me? Cool. So I went. I went for the interview. It was at DSTV Studios. The sides from Gong Road, like you're passing Gong Road, now you're
Yeah.
going to Karen. We went and then man, I'm chilling. Man, I'm like, okay, this is DSTV. That's pretty cool.
No, that shit was a big deal. I
Then
wouldn't
she-
lie.
then she
That
comes
shit was a
in.
big deal, bro.
Then she walks in. I was like, whoa.
She was even embracing you and shit. I'm like, check this nigga out.
Exactly.
You're
She
really
walked in,
calligraphing
yeah,
this bitch.
I'm him, bro.
Yeah.
So she walked in and it was cool because it was like she listened. Like I don't think she knew who I was before. Of course she didn't. But then now I performed 3 songs on the show before the interview, and she was like, "Yeah, this guy's hard."
Yeah.
So we were vibing the whole freaking interview. We vibed, and she showed me so much love.
Okay.
And then after the interview, I performed Vibe. We vibed, and I went back to like now the the
backstage or
backstage.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called, like where they have like all the equipment
dressing
and everything.
room.
Nah, the equipment.
Production.
Yeah, production. Yeah. So now I was back there with it's me and my homies, my manager and my homies, and then we're chilling. Then I tell her, yo, can we record the intro for my album? Would you be interested?
Because that's what I was gonna ask you. Does she know she's on the intro?
Yeah, she does.
Because that's hard as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Because one, it's
Yeah.
Amina.
It's Amina.
Who, I don't know. One of the homies said, "I'm on TV like it's Amina."
Exactly.
Kaush.
Exactly. It's-
But yeah.
yeah.
But like this is a big deal.
It's Amina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was like, you're very talented, of course. And
you know she could have said no.
yeah, she could have said no, and I wouldn't have taken it bad because I mean, like,
It's
bro,
Amina.
So it's like now we went back. So we went to some secluded place. Everyone in of course, the production room was like hyping it up, like it was some. So I was like, nah, relax. And we went to the back, and she recorded first take. What you hear is the first take.
Yeah. And it sounds nice.
It was
It
beautiful.
sounds nice.
It was beautiful. Now
I just couldn't tell who the voice was.
Yeah, it was,
But I
yeah.
knew it's a voice I
It's a
know.
voice
Like, you know,
you
even
know. Yeah,
even
you
when I was
can
asking,
tell.
I'm like,
yeah,
I know the voice,
Exactly.
but I can't pinpoint it.
exactly. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I was actually trying to do like a
So, pause.
Yeah,
On Instagram,
yeah.
you said that it's been a year.
It's been a year. Now we're here.
And one, it makes sense. It's been a year in regards to you dropped Journey June 3rd, 2022.
Yeah.
You dropped Moments June 3rd, 2023.
Yeah.
But, and I'm telling you, my nigga, I know what your secret is, but when you get it, you'll understand.
Yeah.
How is it that you've gone to perform somewhere, umetoko perform,
Yeah.
and you're thinking like, this would be a dope intro. Like, how does your mind?
do you come
Yeah,
there?
because that's
Yeah,
connecting. That is where I know
exactly.
you're a genius.
Exactly.
Is you could take the
This would be a
opportunity and dope.
Exactly.
But like the fact that you're like, hold on,
Pause.
let's record
Let's
it.
do something.
That's where I'm telling you, your brain is not the
it's
same
not
as.
working the same.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
tell me, like,
How that
and
come
that
up?
explains to me, like, that's why I know when you're telling me destination,
Yeah.
you're thinking
Ahead.
ahead. So even for you to think, oh, this would be a great.
This would be a cool.
Bro, me, I'd be happy to be on TV.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Mom, I'm on TV. Bro, that I mean, a picture any bar, anywhere you go, be like, nigga, only tree.
Do you know who I am,
Yeah,
bro?
you have enough.
Do you know my life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But like for you to think about like this is the perfect intro. Why did you even think of Amina for an intro? I guess that's what I'm
It wasn't
wondering.
premeditated even. Like
Okay.
I didn't even know she was gonna interview me. Like
You didn't even know who was
I
gonna
didn't
interview
know,
you.
bro.
You could
I
have
was
been
coming from-
anybody.
I was coming from school. You know I'm in Strathmore, so I've come from school, bro.
Wait, you're Strathmore, the
I'm in
university?
Strathmore
With this hair?
With the hair, bro.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
get to that.
so I was in Strathmore, bro. I've come from school with my manager and my homies. We've gone to DSTV studios. Amina walks in. We've done the interview, and it clocks. I'm like, bro, she has a nice voice, man. Would you like to?
You know
do
she can
the
sing.
interview?" You heard the
Yes.
You heard the
Yeah, I
intro,
know.
bro. You heard the intro.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo. And like I'm trying to link her actually maybe next week. I go now, we do the trend and talk about that. But yeah.
I'm praying
Yeah,
and I'm
I also-
manifesting that for you
yeah,
because
man.
it'd be a great look. And I
Exactly.
feel like there's a lot of people who'd want that look, but then you're ready. I feel
Yeah.
like you're personally ready for that look.
Ah,
So I
thank
hope
you,
I
man.
hope it can come
appreciate
through.
that. Yeah, so that's what I've like. It wasn't premeditated.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just she has a nice voice and she was vibing with me heavy, and so
Yeah.
I was like, why not?
That's dope.
Yeah, the next one I'm gonna get Jeff Koinange and get Walai. Inshallah.
chill. Okay, slow down, slow
Yeah.
down. Slow down. Larry Madawa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about moments now.
Yeah.
And you've broken it down into there's 3 types of moments.
Yeah.
In life or
Moments in fun. Yeah, in life.
in life for you.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard Prince in a minute, so it was really dope to hear Prince.
Yeah.
How do you link up with Prince on this one?
I dropped it's not on my Instagram anymore, but I dropped Brooklyn Boys had this thing called the Catalyst Freestyle.
Yes, I remember.
I dropped a challenge.
Okay.
Me and a friend of mine called Javon, shout out him.
I know Drayvon. I met him through Barry Mello.
Exactly.
I've met him through Barry
So
Mello.
me and
heavy.
Javon did a video.
Okay.
That video popped. It had 50,000 views on.
What?
Yeah.
And you did what to it?
It's not him. It was on Javon's Instagram, and he's deactivated his account. So when he comes back, it'll be there. But then, yeah, 50k views, bro, on Instagram, and it was mad.
Okay.
So he saw it, Prince saw it, and he was like, "This is how. Would you like to be on my Drillimani song? Not to do like a Kilimani drill cipher.
Okay.
With all the guys from Kilimani.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, but then it didn't work out in time.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was gonna be crazy. It was gonna be me. I remember the idea was me, Mr. K, BT.
That'd be hard.
Cobb, Sabi, him.
That'd be
That was
hard.
the idea. Yeah.
Bro.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he sees this and he hits out to you, reaches out to you.
Yeah, he reached out to me on Instagram. I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I mean, I was listening to Prince back in the day, so of
Bro,
course.
all of us were.
Yeah,
2-5 flow.
Yeah, bro. Not even to her.
Yeah.
So Dark Red Beamer.
Bro, the Beamer, the red Beamer.
Yeah.
Bro, the Roche of the
Yeah,
video.
exactly.
Shit was fire
That
at the
crazy,
gate.
man,
Yo.
exactly. So I was like, of course, man. Like, let's just link up. We go to my studio.
Mhm.
We could record. And he was like, yeah, sure. And we linked up. He came, and we did all 3 songs in one day.
Nice.
The Cypher and the 2 songs on my album.
So there's, of course, the obvious, which I won't touch too much on the obvious is.
Yeah.
I'm curious about 2 songs on this project.
Yeah.
The first one is Lies. Juanita threw me off with Everybody.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Everybody?
Bro, that's my boy. That's my doggy.
Bro, that is
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah.
Like that song, it's so simple, but it's so Nairobi.
Yeah.
It's so necessary.
G for every.
Yes.
Yeah. So Juanita, how do I link Juanita?
Yeah, because I've DM'd her. I've tried to find her. She's busy.
She's off the grid. Like,
Yeah, I know she can't be found.
now you can't find
But there's an event she was supposed to perform at. I literally bought a ticket to go see her. She was not even there.
Yeah, Juanita's off the grid. But how do I link Juanita? Me and Juanita are friends.
Okay.
Like
In real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
friends.
Yeah, IRL.
We went to the studio.
Mhm.
I'm the one who linked her with the studio for
Okay.
the first time.
She had never been in studio.
Yeah, she had
Something
never-
like this
she
chick
went
is so
to-
confusing because she has a hit.
She's a hit.
She doesn't treat it like a hit, and she doesn't even take this music shit seriously.
Yeah,
That's like
exactly.
a gift to her. It's like
exactly. It's like but she does though. She does. There's an EP that's coming. We
Okay.
have- yeah. Let me just say that.
Say-
Not
say
to-
less, say
yes,
less. Yeah.
But she's very hardworking.
Mm.
I can say that, and she's very
Okay.
talented. We linked in the studio. We've done a couple of songs actually, a
Okay.
bunch. But Lies is written in the perspective of 3 people. I don't know if you clocked that. So I'm the first person. I'm chatting my girlfriend.
Okay.
She's my girlfriend. Why you lied to me? Why you lying to me? Why you telling me? You're gaslighting me. You're telling me all these things. Like, what's
Relationship.
going on? Now her, she's gaslighting me and telling me, nah, he's just a friend, all that stuff. Now Pete XM,
Uh-huh.
shout out him. He's writing in the perspective of the nigga that she's cheating on me with. Now go listen to the song again.
You see, I told you have to listen to this shit over and over again because there's stuff you miss.
Exactly.
I'm just wondering, like, what?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, now go listen to that song again. That's how Lies came to be. Shout out Prod Maskov, the executive producer.
Okay.
He did that. He's produced that album, that song as well.
Okay, so I have one last song I want to ask you about, but before we get into that, there's something that you said that makes a lot of sense for me.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping you can say it in a way that will make sense for more people.
Mhm.
You have your own studio equipment.
Yeah.
Which means you can record
At home.
as much as you want to,
Yeah. The whole of
as
Johnny
freely.
was recorded at
You know.
home. Yeah.
So, when you started this journey, you were recording on a phone.
Yeah.
And then now you're recording at home.
Yeah.
I guess and I'm pretty sure the fact that your improvement,
Yeah.
according to me, is because of how much you're working and also how
Yeah.
much you're improving. Like you see, if you had to pay for studio time all the time,
Exactly. Kind of.
you would not be growing your craft as
fast.
fast as you're
Yeah.
doing it.
Mhm.
But the fact that you're in a comfortable situation that's yours
Yeah.
allows you to fast track this and do it at your own pace. And I think that's what's really helping you.
Yeah.
But I stand corrected. Talk about that in terms of how did you get to the point where you were able to get your own equipment and have your own setup at home?
Yeah.
And how has that helped you to get to the point
get
where we
to
have
the point where
moments? Because
Yeah.
I know a lot of young niggas who would kill for a home setup.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And because sometimes you'll be in a studio time becomes expensive, or you have a
Exactly.
producer who's your boy, and then you kosana. Like, even Teo Tripper himself was saying when Kamula ended, what saved him was having his own studio at home.
Yeah.
Because imagine you're being told 15K.
It's not happening.
You can't, it's not sustainable. Back to the
Yeah,
7G
that's what I'm
story,
saying. Exactly.
you being able to invest in your own equipment has allowed you to give us all of this. But that's my take.
Exactly.
But I'm talking for the guy at home right now who wants to be Genesis.
Yeah.
How do does you having your own setup influence that? And what advice would you,
it
I want you to advise the people who are out there who are looking at this like, bro, how do I even get,
there? Yeah. First of all, bro, I'm telling you, if you want to do something, you can do it regardless of the equipment. Record with your phone. The mix will be bad, but you will improve, and you walk, and you keep walking, and you will improve. How I got my equipment, my mom was supportive.
Shout out moms.
Bro. Yeah. So she.
Did you have to convince her, or how do you make that pitch? How do you make that, like, how do you explain?
Now she started saying it's happening. And after that first show, after I finished Form 4, when I dropped Johnny, Not even that. She bought my equipment before that. I think she just saw that this guy is serious.
Okay.
I told her, this is what I want to do. Don't get me anything else for my birthday. Get me
You
a
want
mic.
like an iPhone or I don't know what?
Get me a mic.
Yeah.
Get me a microphone. She bought me a microphone, expensive ass microphone. She got me a stand as well.
Stand's expensive. Guys don't be
a stand,
understanding.
exactly.
Yeah.
A stand, a microphone, headphones, and a JBL. Had a
Like a monitor or like a JBL, like
a
for
JBL speaker.
okay, so you can just hear it back.
So I can hear it back.
Okay.
And record, and I was like, yeah, okay, solid. And I
Okay.
just built it from there. But like, she's the one who got me.
Would you say you'd have moments if you didn't have that setup? You can
So you
say yes
see-
or no.
You see now, no,
Mm.
because
Why? I'm asking
the whole
for a
of-
reason.
The whole
yeah.
of Johnny
Mm.
was recorded on that setup.
Mhm.
Only one song on Moments was recorded on that setup. That's golden.
Okay.
The reason why I'm saying I wouldn't have Moments is because the only reason I got the studio, which Maskov studio, the only reason I got to work with Maskov for the whole of Moments is because he had Johnny.
Mm.
So I
And he
wouldn't
had
have
how
Johnny.
he could have helped. He had how he could have made it better. or-
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if I hadn't done Johnny, I wouldn't have done Moments, and Maskov wouldn't have heard it. And I locked in with Maskov for a year.
A whole year.
A whole year.
And how do you like?
I was
How
going there 3
you found
times
each?
a-
How do you guys find each other? How do you talk about that process too?
Maskov is like younger than me.
Okay.
So we talked on Instagram. He texted me on Instagram. I went to his house. He has a home studio, but it's crazy. It's a crazy studio.
Okay.
I went there, and for a whole year, 3 times a week, I would go in there, we record songs. Keegs went there. LK went there. Prince went there. Juanita went there. P2 went there. Like, as in, like, everyone. Lamora. Kanzu. Everyone. Like, we just, all of us locked in there.
Okay.
So, I worked with him for the whole year.
Mhm.
I also worked at, Tilu the Creator.
Yes, I
So,
do.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he had a studio as well.
Oh, nice. I know him for
That's what-
photos.
yeah.
Actually, I know him very well for photos. Like we've worked
Yeah,
on a lot of
photos,
stuff for photos and videos.
videos.
Videos. Like even that's what
Yeah.
IG. Like if you see his videos and
Exactly.
clean as shit.
So
Yeah.
he shot the video for Vibe and Nataka.
Okay.
So me and him have a relationship. He had a studio at his I'm gonna say his
Yeah. Whatever.
area.
Yeah.
So I went there, and that's where we recorded Sitaki.
Okay.
That's where we recorded the Shaking with Timmy Blanco and Keeks.
Nice.
Then of course I was at Sabi's place for Wild with Cobbs and a couple others that will come later.
Okay. So I want to talk about Tupo Sight.
That's the biggest song on the album. That's gonna be the hit.
That's the one I know. No, that's the hit.
That's the hit.
Played that at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That's the one people want me to play again and again and again.
Yeah.
So talk about that and how you found Lil Minor. Lil Minor's expensive. It's hard to find.
expensive.
He's a big deal. He's a superstar.
He's a rock star nowadays.
He's a rock star, like you say. How do you link up with Lil Minor, Mnajuana?
So,
You know something? Today,
Yeah.
when I walked in the studio, the guy before me was asking me, they're like, Ati, I want to interview Lil Minor. I said, okay. They're like, can you? I'm like, I don't even know Lil Minor. Like, it's
so
like
how am I gonna do
they
that?
want me to get them a Lil Minor interview. I
How?
can't even get myself a Lil
How?
Minor interview.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you?
Lil Minor is hard to get. How'd that happen? I'm a performer.
Okay.
I perform a lot.
Explain what that means. What do you mean when you say you perform a lot?
Like, you see the way people are out here saying, I'm a musician.
Mm.
I'm a performer. So like, yeah, I'm doing music, but I'm having shows just as much, and I'm blessed. Thank God for that. So I perform at a lot of shows.
Mhm.
So the first time I met Lil Minor on 10 Toes was at one of those shows.
Mhm.
He was DJing at the show that I was performing at.
Oh, nice.
It was,
Is this the one that there's a video going viral of Lil Minor DJing?
No,
This is before this?
This was before. This was
Okay.
a long time. He wasn't a DJ. That's the thing. So when he's being booked for a DJ, him is going there to prove himself, not
Yeah.
necessarily at because Lil Minor is hard.
Yeah.
But he's not a DJ, so he's going there now to prove I can do that as well. That
Mm.
was before anyone could tell him, he's a DJ as well. So Lil Minor came. He was DJing.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. So I was like, yo, I hollered at him. I sent him a beat on Instagram on Gmail with a song.
But they don't even get Lil Minor to email him.
Yeah, so I
Like,
emailed
he does not respond to Twitter, does not respond to DMs, WhatsApp. But if you email him,
So I emailed him.
booking specifically, he
Exactly.
replies.
So I emailed him. You know what he responded? 40K. I was like, yeah.
Did he say anything else or he
No,
just
no,
said 40K?
I sent him the song.
Uh-huh.
40K.
Uh.
I was like, hey, nah, that's not happening. So I chatted him live. I told him, yo, I was persistent. I told him, yo, may I have a song? I think that time he was still doing the like meme music.
Yeah.
So he did.
Before My Shasta, because My Shasta changed a lot from Lil
so
Minor.
now
Yeah.
he did like the whole. I sent him a song called
Bro, you know the first time I heard about Lil Minor was Stretch Makwahaga.
Yeah.
And some young shorty was putting me, I'm like, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
She's like, no, this shit goes hard. I'm like,
what do you
I
mean?
did Stretch Makwahaga. What do you mean? Bro, and then, you know, like 6 weeks later, I found myself playing that song on my show all the time. It's like, you have to love and hate. Like, you can't hate because it's like, one, it's funny.
It's funny.
Two, he's having fun.
Yeah, he's having fun. It's nice. So,
and it's like a lot of people take music so seriously, they forget to have fun.
Exactly.
And I feel like it's like a reminder that it's important to have fun.
Exactly. So yeah, we did. Now I sent him the song. He told me I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Nothing.
Okay.
He didn't do it. I was like, damn. Okay. So I made I was like, you know what? Me, I'm him. I'm gonna get that feature.
You are
by force. I said I'm him. I'll make a song. I know for a fact I can hold my own with Lil Minor on a song, and I know that no one will say he's watched me. I'm gonna make songs until he does it.
Okay.
I chatted Mikey. Shout out Mikey again. Mikey made a beat. Joel featuring Lil Minor. Beat 1. Joel featuring Lil Minor. Beat 2. Sent me both of them. Beat 1. That's the Tupo site beat. That's as soon as I had the beat. Tupo site. Tupo. I was like, yes, yeah. And then I linked him. I was at that Tilu studio now. He comes in to record Do by Mewai with Triomio.
Okay.
Triomio wasn't there. They recorded it, but he wants to re-record it again.
Okay.
I sat there till 4 a.m.
This nigga recording?
This nigga doing one song, bro.
You waited for him to finish?
Yeah, as in I was chatting because I needed that feature, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving there. It's Lil
For
Minor.
real?
So I chatted him. I told him, yo, man, I want let's do the Nini. And we went to the other room and I performed it for him with the beat playing on my phone. And he was like, that's how I'm gonna do it. At 4 a.m. when he's done, he's like, hey, get me, I'm tired.
You know he lives far.
He lives in Syokimau.
I know. Like when
yeah.
Bruh.
So he says, yo,
he lives far.
Yeah, he says, yo, me, I'm tired. I have some money to BK show. So I'll just send it to you. I was like, bro, the feature's gone like that. It's not happening. 4 a.m., bro, I was so upset, man.
You waited the whole day and tomorrow.
And then towards the end of the, now when I said, he said, let me record. But then now, so how much are you going to pay me? And I was like, then after that, he says he's tired. So I was like, hey, okay. It's all good, man. Let me tell you, I was persistent. And then what happened? I don't know. I think he posted on his Nini. I had given up on it. I sent the song to Sabi. I was like, this is a hit. So it's whatever, man. So he posted on his Nini, asked me a question. I told him, yo, you get that Sincere song on your new album it's hard. Like Donna's Coming.
That's all. That's all you said.
It's hard. I said it's hard. That song is hard. Wishing you the best, bro. You know what he said? Tupo site coming soon.
No.
On his story. So I was like, okay.
So one, he remembers you at least. At least one, he knows you.
He knows who I am.
He knows the song is called this.
He records the song on live, on Instagram Live.
Fuck off.
Deadass. He records the song. I wasn't on the live. I joined the live, and then I saw him. I'm hearing the beat.
I'd be pissed.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Now, what would I be? Well, I can't be pissed. So he records the song.
I've been waiting for how long?
Yeah, no, it's okay. You know, the thing is, I'm dropping the album June 3rd. This is in March, February. So it's like, man, I have time. Even though he sits with the song he records it at least. I'm like, cool. Now we have a show, Blackout, April, where and he's performing and I'm performing as well. It was in Waterfront.
Okay.
I told him, yo, I'm performing a bit earlier than you, but if you could come early, we do it. That would be great. He didn't come early enough. And I was not gonna.
So at least there's a back and forth. Like
yeah, it was a back and forth. We text on Instagram.
Okay.
Like I have his phone number as well. He was like, nah, you know the song wasn't mixed and mastered, but it's okay. I'll send it to you, don't worry. I said, okay. Towards the end of April, I text him. I'm like, yo, you get it. So you send me the song. He's like, I'll bet. So what's your mail? I send him the mail. He sends it to me.
Mixed or mastered or just as is?
Mixed, mastered.
He even got it mixed. He got it mixed and mastered.
Yeah, Odds.
Shout out Odds.
Yeah,
shout out Odds. Hey, big man.
He sends it to me. I was like, this album is gonna be fire. Yeah, that song's gonna be a hit.
No, that song is a hit.
Yeah, that song's a hit.
So me, I need a video for
Sitaki
and
Tupo site.
Please.
That's happening. In fact, Sitaki 2 weeks max. I'm gonna shoot a video for that. I've shot a video for Golden as well.
Okay.
That's already happened. Now I'm gonna shoot a video for Sitaki, then I shoot a video for Tupo site. And I know that one's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it before Lil Minor goes to America.
That's
guys.
the
You'll
thing,
be
that's
waiting
the
for a
thing.
long time, my nigga.
Bro,
You'll be waiting for a long time, my
I
nigga.
can even do Tupo side before I do Sitaki, just so that it doesn't go.
Yeah, because he's going to America soon.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but like, yeah, so now that's how Tupo side came to be. I'm having a show on Saturday for the album launch.
Please tell us about the show. Tell us about the show, where it's happening, where people can get tickets, and what
Cafe and Bistro. Tickets last week were 5 so early bird. Now it's 6 so advance, 7 so gate.
Okay.
Very simple. It's at Move Cafe.
Who's performing?
Me.
Mhm.
Everyone on the album.
Everyone.
Except for Timmy Blanco. I'm not chatting Timmy Blanco.
Okay. So it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
Time?
From 6.
From 6. So definitely gonna have Omo Mafegi, Mr. K, Prince, Razorman, everyone.
All of DSF is there. The only people I'm not sure of, Juanita is off the grid.
Okay, yeah.
I chatted Minor today. He said he's posted this coming.
Okay.
Tim
Razorman?
Tim is unreachable. Razorman. The
the only person I'm worried about is Prince. Is Prince overseas or is he?
He's here.
Okay,
But
because sometimes
it's
he'd be back and
50-50,
forth.
Yeah, Prince, it's 50-50 with Prince because he has Jobo. So
I know
he'll be there.
Okay.
If he can't, but performing might be tricky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Saturday from 6 p.m. at Move.
6 p.m. at Move Cafe. Till
Do you have a hustle or sasa, or where are people buying these tickets?
Ticket Mojo.
Ticket Mojo.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they go to the ticket, how do they get to Ticket Mojo?
I have a link. I removed the link from my bio because I posted the album, but then I'm going to like redo that.
Okay.
I can send you the link after. You should pull up actually. That'll be
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So name of the show is gonna be Moments. So
Moments
it's just
album launch.
Okay.
Moments the album launch. Kobe, Oma, Mr. K, Kiggs, Pete, me, Razorman, Lil Minor. What else do you want? Surely
nothing.
That's what. Yeah.
Nothing more.
What else do you want? That's everything.
So my very, very serious question for you as we start to wrap up is, how do you feel? Genuinely, like, how does it feel? Like, it's a year later. You did what you said you would do.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. In life, sometimes one of the hardest things to do is actually keep your word.
Yeah.
And then, so you've done your bit in sense of you've worked hard throughout the year. You put together a project and you put it out. I guess, how does it feel now? Like where you're at right now, with everything that's going on. And I want to call it success because I'd say you're enjoying a good deal of success right now. I guess, how does it feel?
I guess it feels amazing. I just feel blessed. You know, it's not every day that you get to say you live your dream. You know, if like I looked back at myself as that kid who was making I'm Not Fine, and now I'm here on Radio 254. Come on, like that's a dream come true. You know, and I just want to tell everyone who has that dream, who feels like they can do something. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to be a painter, if you want to be a stripper, if you want to make music, if you want to be president. That's valid. Anyone can do it. So you just have to believe in yourself. And I'm so sure someone out there will believe in you. I believe in you. I don't know who you are, but I do what you need to do. So it feels amazing. It feels great. Moments has been the best experience I have been able to curate up until this point. And just sitting down and working with all the people that I worked with to make this a reality has been great. So bro, it's like a victory lap now.
Big up.
Yeah.
The one thing that's making no sense to me right now.
Yeah.
I swear I'm so confused.
Yeah.
And I'm rarely confused, to be honest. Strathmore. This young nigga here sat down with me and told me, you know me, I'm an artist. You know me. But then, and I respect it and I love it.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in school?
International relations. You know the vibe.
So for you who's, and this is also for the kids to inspire them as well. For you who's committed and decided that you want to pursue music, you have a vision and a goal of helping, of pushing and getting Kenyan music to the global stage.
Yeah.
How does the school bit come into play, and why is it important? I know we do it for our parents.
Do it for parents, that's true.
But like, I guess for you, how is school? And how does it come into your plan? Because you seem like the kind of guy who plans things.
Everything.
So I know this is not just that he just. So explain to us why you're going to school and why it's important.
Okay, school. First of all, education to me is important. I never want to be like, I walk into a room and someone says, "Oh, you know Musani, he doesn't have any knowledge, bro." Me, I'm like, I want someone to look at me and say, "This is a knowledgeable person." Like, yeah, I'm doing my music because that's what I want to do, but it's not that that's my only option. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down and say, yo, I have options and this is what I'm doing. So you know that I'm doing it the best I can because it's a choice, not because it's something I have to do. So, yeah, how does school play into it? I'm doing international relations, diplomacy, and all that stuff. Man, I'm telling you, one day you're going to hear my jam in the UN.
For real?
Yeah, one day you're gonna hear
National Assembly and
yeah,
things.
Something's gonna happen like that. I feel like I want to understand how the world works based on like how countries relate and all that stuff. That's the best way to do it with the course that I'm doing. And once I learn how that works, see, now it will be much easier to understand how to penetrate at least the radio, airwaves, get everyone onto kind of music.
So, does guys in Strathmore know you're an artist?
Yeah.
Is it like...
Yeah, guys know Genesis. I'm Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's cool, it's calm, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you see, when I'm in school, I try and keep it low-key. Because it's possible it's Strathmore. So
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it... I'm not trying to, like, do too much. I go to school, I do my hours. 5 classes, I'll go. If I have an option to do it online, I'll do it online. And then I'll go. I also network. Like, I have friends. So, I'm just a normal dude, man. So, I go, do my normal stuff. Find me eating smocha somewhere.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Siwaka.
Smoker mefika 40... Siwaka, I only go for donuts.
Yeah.
50 bob, I get my donut and I fuck off.
60 bob, bro.
No way.
You get the economy. So it's a problem, man. 60 bob a smocha, bro.
I used to go to Hassan. You know Hassan's over there where they have samosas. I fuck with Hassan heavy, but then I also go for the donuts. But if you're telling me it's Pandad Bay, I'm quite sad.
No, not donuts. Smocha is Pandad. Smocha is 60 bob.
Smocha is 60 bob.
Smocha is 60 bob, not donuts. Smocha.
Smocha is supposed to be 40 bob.
Bro, smocha is 60 Kenyan shilling.
Wait,
Bro, it's not a
cut a sim.
Too precise, you know the vibes.
Okay, so you're doing school, you're doing the music. As we wrap up, I want to talk about one last thing: performing.
Yeah.
I'd want you to perform a song of moments, like just like a bit of a song of moments. But throughout this interview, you've been able to really. I love how you've described things to me. You've described to me scenarios where you had to perform.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not just performing on a stage. You've had to be able to take these ideas of songs and present them to other people.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to help you in the long run because you're going to always have to sell yourself. I feel like you've learned early that I have to keep selling myself. I have to keep selling myself. And a lot of people give up with that. I'm nameless. Why am I? Yeah, it's like, but it's like you really have to keep selling yourself. So I guess, why is performing important? I know you're going to be performing on Saturday.
Yeah.
People should go get their tickets on Ticket Mojo.
Yeah.
Tickets are 600 right now. Will be 700 at the gate. Come check out Moments, the album launch. DSF will be in the building, so there's no reason not to be there.
Yeah.
But I guess performing and talking to you, how did you understand that's important so early on? Because you're gonna be performing for the rest of your life. Bro, Akina Mushrooms are still performing. Akina Les Wanyika, like, so if you can't perform, you don't perform, then you're fucked. You're not gonna. There's no career for you.
Exactly. So I guess for me, performances were like.
And you know the dancing thing in school helps you. Like, you started early.
I'm standing in front of someone. I'm 10 years old.
Yeah.
I'm dancing. You know.
Life is perfect when you connect the dots.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, I guess from early on, I'm a very extroverted person and I think I'm an entertainer. So put me on a stage, I will rock that mic regardless. I don't care who you are. You're going to vibe to what I'm like saying. You know what I'm saying? And I like providing someone with moments. When I made that album, I wanted it to be, you see, when you look at like a photo album and you see pictures.
Yes.
I want that album to be like each song is a different picture. And you know how when you look at a picture, you remember what happened. So each song is supposed to be that for you. Like you look at Sitaki, a picture.
Yes.
You look at Golden, that's a picture. Life, that's a picture. You see what I'm saying? Lessons, One Day, all that. Those are different pictures. I want you to look at that and be like, yo, this is a picture and I'm relating to this in this type of way. I remember when this happened in my life. Apply it to yourself. I'm performing. That's an experience. I want to offer people an experience because life is sad, man. Life is sad, and that's the truth. Like everything is just so, the system is messed up, and so me, I wanna be able to offer someone an experience. That's why I perform because I want to one person will come there and they don't know who I am, and I'll make you smile. That's enough for me.
Yeah. And trust me, you must be a good performer, because like for someone like Amina to watch you perform and be impressed,
Be like, yeah.
you see, it's easy to just perform.
Yeah.
But perform well.
Yeah.
That's, bro, if you can always perform, whether your music is good or bad, you'll always get booked.
Fact.
Because you're a performer.
Fact.
Because you can have hits and not get gigs.
Yeah.
You can have no hits but always have gigs.
Exactly.
So you really,
Exactly.
if you're trying to make money, you need to perform.
You need to perform. That's what
If you understand that, bro, if you can have a hit, but if you're at home, you can't even get the 30K or the 50.
Exactly,
Like,
that you
you'd rather
actually
be able to
play
get
button.
shows
Yeah.
than have a hit. Because
Yeah.
you can have a hit and no shows.
And no shows, and then now streams.
Yeah.
This is what you're getting your money from.
What,
Nah,
$30?
doesn't make sense.
That doesn't even...
It doesn't do anything for you.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for listening. My prayer is that you were inspired and that the music, not the music yet, but the story was able to give you some perspective into who this young man is.
Yeah.
As he said, and very rightly and aptly put, life is full of moments, and there's going to be good moments, there's going to be bad moments, and there's going to be just moments that don't make any sense. But as you go through this journey of life, I hope that at some point in your life, you can get the chance to come back to this album and experience the moments that Genesis is sharing with.
Nice.
He's been in the game for some time now, but I genuinely think that this is just the beginning for him. So as he starts out his career, I hope that there's people today who've heard his story and will continue with him. I started off playing the project moments right before this interview. I'm going to get back into that. Got a couple more songs left from there. I've got With Me coming up. I've got Lies coming up, Lessons coming up, and then One Day. And then I got someone over here on Twitter who wants to hear Journey. They say that they want to hear Journey. So I'm going to play a bit of Journey after Moments if we have some time. But my promise to you that you're going to hear the full Moments in its entirety. So I want to finish the project off, and then we'll play a bit of Journey if we have time. If you hear nothing else today, please check out the album listening party or the release. It's happening on Saturday at the Move Cafe and Bistro from 6 p.m. Tickets available from Ticket Mojo. Let them know where they can follow you on socials, find you so they can keep up with you. His name is Genesis, but it's not spelled the way you think it's spelled. So I want you to spell it for them so that they can get it.
GENES1S. That's GENES1S. My Instagram, Genesis.ke. My Twitter, Joel is Genesis. My Snapchat, nah. My... What else? What else is there?
YouTube. They got those videos on YouTube and
Genesis,
everything.
Just Genesis. Just search Genesis. The way I spelled it, GENES1S.
I replace the I in Genesis with a 1, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Hi guys, this is 254 Express. This is Radio 254. That was Genesis. I hope you guys enjoy.
Big thanks.
It's the moment. It's the moment. It's the moment. It's the moment. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I am so excited to hear this album just because, you know, when you listen to Genesis, when you know Genesis, you know the kind of music that he does, it just touches you, touches your heart. You're inspired. You want to get out there. You want to do your thing. It just gets you riled up, gets you excited.
Won't you stay with me? I know you're not used to fame, but that's gonna change with me. Cause if it's past, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Stay with me. Cause if it's past, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Stay with me, girl. What's on your mind, in your head? If it's someone else, think of me instead. I got what you want, what you need. You could be all I got, and I still have enough. Cause you the real deal, and you say that I'm a once, you a fool me. And I feel that connection, 5G. I'ma beat that like Ali. Yeah, I know that it's been tough. No one's really ever shown you love, but right now we finna make that up. Cause It's you who I need. Many fish up in the sea, but you're the only one for me. For me. I know it's getting late, but darling, won't you stay with me? Won't you stay with me? Won't you stay? I know you're not used to fame, but that's gonna change with me. That's gonna change with me. That's gonna change. Cause if it's pasta, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Stay with me. Cause if it's pasta, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Stay with me, yeah.
So won't you stay with me, and baby, lay with me. Stay to see you, this feeling's giving ecstasy. Wavy, tripping for me crazy. Overdose of love, but I'm managing it empty. If it's best, I put the pressure. It comes when it comes, and you trip it up later. So just pause, let's deal with emotions. Take it real slow, hear the story of importance. See, I know it ain't easy, but you should for me. It's crazy, crazy. So just hold me, trust me, hold me. I can show you how this life goes me. That time's just me and you. We can talk about the post, just say you do when we move. Just me and you, yes, baby, yes.
I know it's getting late, but darling, won't you stay with me? With me. I know you're not used to fame, but that's gonna change with me. That's gonna change with me. That's gonna change. Cause if it's pasta, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Ooh, baby, stay with me. Cause if it's pasta, you got it. If you want me, I'm running, baby, stay with me. Ooh, baby, stay with me, yeah.
Yeah, if you're listening to the interview, this is 3 different perspectives of one song. Who does this, guys? This is Genesis on Radio 254. This is 254 Express. Let's get it. A big shout out to Juanita for this one.
Baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. Knew you wasn't right for me, yeah. Baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. You wasn't right for me, yeah. Baby, stop with all these lies.
And I'm telling you I'm sorry, boy, I keep hitting your line. My calls you keep ignoring and it's fucking with my pride. And I'm trying, no, I'm trying, but I'm tired. I will not, I will not. Don't you trust me, nigga? I keep trying to tell you it was nothing serious. He called, I replied, we linked up, said goodbye, like said nothing, did nothing. I can't.
Baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. Knew you wasn't right for me, yeah. Baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. It wasn't right for me, yeah. Baby, stop with all these lies. I don't know how I feel, baby, just tell me it's real. Then we can walk on each other and walk or whatever, as long as we're keeping it real. Baby, you know that my love's medication. It's a real thing, we ain't faking. I've been on the road trying to make it with you. What are you thinking? Girl, why'd you have to go and fucking lie? Leaving, girl, it should be you and I. Girl, it should be you and I. You and I. Baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me, and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. Knew you wasn't right for me. Yeah, baby, stop with all these lies, lies. Why'd you go ahead and tell me lies, lies? Knew you weren't for me, and that's fine, but you didn't have to lie to me. It wasn't right for me. Yeah, baby, stop with all these lies.
Genesis Moments playing on Radio 254. This is 254 Express. Got a couple more songs left. I hope we can get to even play a bit of Journey, but if not, please go stream Moments, available everywhere right now.
Damn terrific, damn terrific, damn terrific. Stuck inside my mind with these questions. Those who say they love me, do I know their true intentions? And life is pretty short, but I'm still trying to find direction. All these lessons, I'm learning all these lessons. Stuck inside my mind with these questions. Those who say they love me, do I know their true intentions? And life is pretty short, but I'm still trying to find direction. All these lessons, I'm learning all these lessons. If I give my all and I still do not succeed, is the problem here with me or my surrounding? Allow me to think that the best is yet to come, cause a youngin' straight from birth was raised from sheer will. My mama gave her all just to see her baby grow. My father left his partner with the baby all alone, and now this baby's spitting cause his mama did believe that if you plant a seed it could grow into a tree. So thank you for the lessons that you taught me as a child, that nothing is impossible as long as I can try. I promise I'ma make you proud until the day I die. And mama, see, I promise I'ma always make you smile. And even though I know they don't believe in me, I know that I can. I'm learning day by day that hope is all I have. What she taught me as a child is what made me to a man. My confessions that these lessons are what made me who I am. Stuck inside my mind with these questions. Those who say they love me, do I know their true intentions? And life is pretty short, but I'm still trying to find direction. All these lessons, I'm learning all these lessons. Stuck inside my mind with these questions. Those who say they love me, do I know their true intentions? And life is pretty short, but I'm still trying to find direction. All these lessons, I'm learning all these lessons. The people that surround me teach me lessons every day. Some moments I've experienced, I'ma take into the grave. I learned that when there's growth, it results from the pain. That life is pretty short and we return from where we came. So cherish those you love and make sure you hold them close. And truly, if you love them, just make sure you let them know. Cause one minute they're here and the next minute they're gone, but the next life yet to come, so make sure you hold it on.
Yo, this is deep. This is deep. Are you listening to this word? This is deep, guys. Genesis Moments.
Damn terrific, damn terrific, damn terrific. See, I was high, then low, was small, then gone. A dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day. See, I was high, then low, was small, then gone. A dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day. Time is coming like my shawty, ring, ring. money calling on the stages, unnamed paychecks. Now we famous, can't escape it. And it's one time for the haters, and two time for the love, and it's three time for my family, cause they've been my number one. Supporters important to me, I know that they got me for real. And shout out my brother, my ski, ain't nobody got me like him. If you're wondering, it's Jeremy, and now when they remember me, they'll see him standing next to me, my face up in the sky. See, I was starring, that's my legacy. Was small, then grown, a dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day. See, I was high, then low, was small, then grown, a dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day. Yeah, I got a dream, I believe that one day they'll see what I see when I spit on the mic. And I feel so alive at this moment in time. All I can do is rhyme till I die, till I'm 6 feet deep in the grind. I get my all, they can get to me now. All those who know me, I know that you're proud, I know that you're here in the crowd. And all those who hated and making the sound, we moving regardless. I put in the work and the album was flawless, so no one can top this. The flow kinda sick, when I spit they be nauseous. My mama a prophet, she knew I'd be grieving before I was conscious. So proceed with caution, cause I'm putting beats on them rappers in coffee. I was high, then low, was small, then grown, a dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day. See, I was high, then low, was small, then grown, a dreamer in a beamer, that's the vision, that's for sure. And I could bet a couple hundreds that we'll make it one day. Yeah, I said we'll make it one day.
One day we gonna make it, guys. If you're out there just like me, praying, hoping, doing what you can to make it, I hope that it works out for you the same way it's gonna work out for me, guys. We gotta keep faith, stay in there. I got one last song for the night. It's Tupo Sight, Genesis featuring Lil Minor off the project Moments. This is Tupo Sight. If you don't know, 1 July 2023 we'll be up in a place with Lil Minor.
Outside, now my goonies, now my guys me. Nara, nara, that's right, come on. Jana, jana, walaina. Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yo, basi achilia. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yeah, basi achilia. Pesa imeisha na manze nimesota, but bado tuko out juu. Manze sijachoka, maji hutoa lock bila key. Na luku hii safi niko clean. They call me the presenter juu kwa beat na tangaza. Na mbogi iko late, ingedhani ni mwangaza. They call me Genesis, so kudunda tunaanza. Call me Genesis, so kudunda tunaanza. Life is too short, so G-nice tuko outside. Na my goonies, na my guys me. Nara, that's right, come on. Jana, walaina. Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yo, basi achilia. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yeah, basi achilia.
Cheki 24/7 kama bezi ya keg. Msupa ndani ya klabu anadai kunge head. Ikishona sana basi nta dungia specs. Tumia velo kama therapy akianza kuni stress. Ni Thursday alafu Friday zita ripoti hadi kuliko afande na debe inyambe alafu sare hizo mastori zako hazileti shangwe. Na kila bukta nikiingia kuna lipuka. Base na ndasu hadi fans wanashtuka. Usini ule msee mwenye ufanya jokes kwa nyumba. To be honest hadi nyinyi manze mshakuwa too much. Nasikiza zimengwata zikaachilia. Na yule hapo kando ananiangalia. Don't be shy, come here. Alafu ka udini nina disappear.
Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight, Tupo sight. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yo, basi achilia. So cow kona stress, basi achilia. Yeah, basi achilia.
And that is my time. And it's been a pleasure rocking with you guys. It's been a wonderful pleasure rocking you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. I'll be back again tomorrow with some special guests. Kama kawa kama dawa. I'll see you guys. Good night.